Back at it again.
Hey.
Getting paid this time. We got a huge brand deal going on.
What?
We do. We got a huge brand deal. I just wanted to break the news to you guys while we were here. People reached out. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Dude, wouldn't it be awesome though? But I was like, I just kept that from you guys the whole time, and then we came down here. Like, yeah, guys, we just got
You should actually do
Manscaped.
that. Like you should. Like I'm not gonna lie. If that ever actually happens, I want you to do that. Like that's actually. I don't want to know about it beforehand. Just do it live on the podcast.
Yeah.
Manscaped
You just
reached
messing with my
out,
head there for a second. I was like, what
I would do that. I'd do
and
Manscaped, dude. I
we're
would freaking.
manscaping Eli's nuts.
Yeah, you got to keep them scapes landed. You got to keep them scapes manned.
But what was like if I didn't like? It was serious, and I was just like went with it.
I would have been super stoked.
I didn't believe you at all. Right away, I was like, yeah, okay.
You know, I didn't either, but you got me at one point. I'm like, no, he's still bullshitting.
Yeah.
You're
But
like, is it possible?
Not
Manscaped,
yet.
reach out to us. We are a bunch of hairy dudes, and we need some manscaping. Look at us all, beards and hair and more hair. We got
I
dads
actually
that
have-
have hair, and we got
I actually have less hair.
All right, bro. All right. That's
we
enough.
got lots of hair, lots and lots of hair.
Hair down there. No. Anyways,
I'll just nair my nuts.
You get that breakout, dude.
We should do nair, and then we all show up. No damn hair.
Like we just put it on our beards and stuff like that, and
looking
then,
like
and we come back and our faces just like puffy and red.
Yeah, we're like, get at us, nair.
Looking like the dude from Powder.
no, because what'll actually happen, we'll be honest about it, like we did with the freaking DeBomb, and we're like, don't try this. This product is awful. It is the worst thing ever. And like, we'll just be like, because we're never going to get promoted by whatever that company is, because we gave them the worst promotion possible, because we're like, this is trash.
Oh, it almost killed me.
It did.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's
I
something
can't
like,
lie and tell people to do that.
no, but that's what I'm saying. With if it was something like that was just like, something stupid, it'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if they wanted to sponsor us, I'd be okay with it, but I'm not ever touching it again.
Oh, the bomber. Like I thought. Like what about you would never do Nair?
Oh, if they wanted to sponsor Nair, I would be like, let's do Nair.
Yeah, I would sponsor it, but
Yeah, I'd be like, come back just like freaking hair out of the armpit.
Just no shirts on.
I'd be like,
none of us have shirts on. We're all naired off.
just
Just nipple hair
Pale,
gone.
Bald from head to toe. We're like,
We're just one solid.
we'll be your most solid.
pale dad bod.
Yeah, guys. So like and subscribe and comment, bell notifications, and join the Discord. And we're looking for sponsorships, dude. Nair,
Oh Jesus,
Manscaped,
selling your soul
and
for these
the bomb.
sponsors.
yeah, reach out to us. We would love it. I would sponsor anything.
Bro, we're thirsty as hell over there for
Yeah.
They're gonna start
sponsor.
sending you
Yeah.
flashlights or
Damn,
something
dog.
like that. So they're gonna start sending them flashlights or something like that.
Heck yeah, like just blinding the freaking camera. Like,
No, that's not what
That's
that
not
is.
what a flashlight is.
oh, I don't know what we're talking about then.
Move on
Moving forward, it's too early on in the podcast.
for any of that. Yeah. Man.
It's a little toy that dudes fuck.
Oh wow. Oh my god. Walked right into that one.
Now we can move on.
No, dude,
Like pocket
this week-
pussy.
This week has been
That's what it was.
this week has been insanely hot.
Yes, it has been.
In,
Definitely.
in
Oh, we're going to
state
the
of-
weather.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we're going right into the weather. So
This one deserves it
The
because it can go
forecast
to hell.
Yeah, this
hell.
week was terribly hot.
Yeah.
It was
Us Michiganders don't
ungodly.
like that shit.
No.
No.
Like I'm cool with like upper like mid 80s. Like I mean I don't not sitting saying like all year round, but it's like, dude, this week, dude.
It's
Oh
the
my.
mugginess, dude. It brings.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's partially because we live in Michigan. There's 9,000 lakes in this state,
Yeah.
so it's one of those things where it's like there's so much humidity. It's like even though we're not the hottest state, there like when it does get hot, dude, it just starts
You couldn't even
steaming.
doesn't
you felt like you
feel
couldn't even
natural.
breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Felt like you couldn't even breathe outside, dude. Like from Monday till what like freaking Saturday because it's cooler today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody from like Africa is going to be like, you think
Yeah,
Michigan?
That's exactly the type of shit I was just thinking in my head.
I think that's why it sucks so bad.
They're going to be like,
Yeah, dude, it was
please.
bad.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy it one bit.
You've winter 6 months out of the year. Like, what are you talking? You don't know nothing about summer.
Yeah. They don't know nothing about winter though. Damn, that shit
No.
gets wild
From
too.
the north, baby.
Yeah. The brief summers though. It seems like it's so quick.
I'm fine with spring and fall. Summer, if it's gonna be like that, it can calm its ass.
Yeah,
down.
I'm okay. I don't like that kind of heat, man. I had to detail in it all week long, and it sucked.
And then the opposite end of the spectrum
Yeah.
is when it's 0 degrees out and you
I know.
gotta fucking get out and work in coveralls and shit. That's terrible.
Yeah,
But-
but Michigan, figure it out.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Michigan, figure it out.
What are we doing,
Come on, Lord.
dude? It's
Help us with
insane.
better weather. I mean, we're doing pretty good though because we don't got a bunch of poison stuff. I mean, there was a snake in my basement,
There was,
but
but it was just a little
was no
garden.
it's not poisonous. You know what I mean?
We're not
Yeah.
gonna die.
No.
No, we only have one poisonous snake in Michigan, and it's nearly extinct.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where
Let's completely extinct it. I don't want
Pete is
to.
gonna come after us. Yeah, they're gonna be like, "Meow, we had." No, I think there's the Michigan Rattler, isn't it? Isn't there?
Peter, isn't it the bread that you use to, when you eat lamb chops?
But yeah, dude, this week was brutally hot though.
Yeah,
and like you would just step outside and you felt like you couldn't even breathe.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah, no, it was melting me.
Yeah. Because I was going to ask you guys how your week was. I mean, but my week, I just literally, when I was done working, I just like laid down.
Yeah.
I didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my house kind of went, it was kind of trasher for me, and I cleaned it up today, but I was kind of doing the same shit when I got home from work. I was just laying around.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's so hot. I mean, I got that AC unit. It's doing its job.
Right.
But
It's just trying. It's like,
I know. It was only $100. I don't know what I expected. I'm thinking it's going to be all like frigid up in this bitch. I'm still sweating when I'm sleeping. I'm like,
It like cools it down by 5 degrees. Yeah.
Matt's like, you want to put another AC unit in that window over there? I was like, nah. And he's like, I go over to his house. He's got like 3. I was like, shit, I need to put another AC unit in my window. His house felt noise.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't play like that.
No.
Unless you live with like an older woman that's not used, like she'll like eat ice cream and be like, I'm cold. I'm like,
Yeah.
have you felt it outside?
Yeah, like I have 2 like, and I'm not talking I'm not talking like the window AC units. I have 2 full-sized air conditioners at my house. Like I have 2 like
Oh, like you have
Central air.
actual,
yeah, central air. Yeah, full,
yeah.
like 2.
All
you
right,
know,
all right.
it's-
I'm fucking
no, I'm
bragging
just saying,
over here.
No, what I'm saying is I'm like I ain't dealing with that
Yeah,
heat.
no,
like I ain't
No.
dealing with that. Like
Oh, yeah.
I'm like if I'm at my house, I don't want to be sweating my freaking nuts off.
I need
every
to get
time
central
turn
AC.
on.
What's your
Here.
temp at? Like when you-
Generally speaking, I keep it about 72 to 73 because I want it to be like I don't want it to be freezing in the house, generally
Yeah.
speaking, but I want it to be like nice and cool. And sometimes I'll go a little bit below 70, you know, might go down to 69, but like, you know, but that's probably
that's
the farthest I go.
that's where I would sit is about 69.
Yeah, it depends on the day, you know, so it's
Yeah.
like, and it's one of those
Because
things
to me, it's
where-
like if it's cold in the house, you could always like throw a hoodie on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
But,
like
if you're
hoodies.
hot. There's like really nothing you
Hoodie
can
weather's
really
my
do.
favorite. It's like a chubby guy's favorite. It's like a blanket to
But
a
yeah,
chubby
like
guy.
leave in the comments, guys. Like, what if you live in Michigan and you're a fan of this podcast? What do you set your temperature at on hot days? Mm-hmm. I want to know what everybody sets it at. We're gonna get people in there like, "Yo, bro, I just run that sucker at 50 all the time."
Yeah, it's as low as it goes.
I don't know.
punching it out as hard as it
I'm
can.
as low as it fucking goes is what I would do if I had central AC.
You walk into that house and there's like just snow on the
Icicle.
wall.
Ice, yeah, clinging
like,
off of
bro,
all
it's
the
like
archways.
100 degrees outside.
It ain't in here. My fridge is just open and all the fucking
Eli's wearing his Carhartts, just like sitting in the chair like an Eskimo.
hell yes.
You should be the person that lives
I'd probably
beyond the
keep my
wall.
house pretty cool.
I didn't go outside one time today because I knew I had to go. I got to go work in this bullshit all week. So
No.
me and Mila just was big time.
I will say
chilling.
this week's next temp though, it's supposed to be a lot cooler.
But when I did go out there, I had to put Mila's bike in the back of her mom's car,
Mm-hmm.
and dude, I started sweating
Oh yeah,
just doing that. I was like, "The fuck is going on?" I was like in the middle of doing dishes, and that's
Figure
like
it out, Michigan.
right where the AC is like hitting me. So I'm like, fine, just doing dishes and shit like that. She's like, yeah, will you put her bike in my car? Dude, just that walk outside, putting it in there, and it was kind of the fucking handlebar thing was all. So I just fucking had to get it in there,
Yeah.
but it wasn't that much. And then I like shut down. I'm walking in, I'm like,
Yeah.
Fucking kidding me, bro.
Just
Put a
sweat.
bike in a trunk.
But that's the thing is you just like that in that temperature you just sweat constantly. That's why I don't know how people, again in like California or Texas
man.
or like
Yeah.
or even someplace like India that's like also the crazy humid like heat. Like I'm like, man, how do you? I don't know.
You would just
Adapt.
walk in. You would see you would see me. I'd be dead. I'd be on the ground like this.
Now, see, you work out in this shit. I bet you'd be like one dude we worked with, seal coating.
Just laying out.
We could say his first name is Andy.
Yeah, but
not our
dude,
cousin Andy.
You
It's a
all right?
different-
And he's
it's a
like on all
different
fours.
Yeah.
I'm like, buddy, what's going on?
Holy smokes, guys! It's so hot out here.
Yeah.
I need a break. It's like the one time that he had to do any like bit of labor when it was extremely hot out, like
Yeah.
other than the easy part of the job, and that shit did not last long.
No, and that's the thing though. When you're seal coating, like whatever the temp is, and then you're laying down black seal coat, it's like increases it by like 10 degrees, dude.
And then like
at
you
least.
you work for all these fucking scam artists and
Yeah.
rip offs. So they're like, yeah, dude, you can jog as fast as you can with the wand for the first coat. I'm like, look at the size of this parking lot.
Like I'm not dying
It's
today.
85 degrees out here. I'm like, I'm laying one thick ass coat on this shit, and we're calling it a day.
Yeah, because I was like detailing in this stuff, and I would like be done. I'd be putting like some leather conditioner on some leather or whatever like that, and I'd like go or whatever, and I'd come back and do something else. I'm like, why is there driplets all over the freaking leather, dude?
Dude,
So I had to like wear like a scarf underneath my neck.
that's the thing. You're out on asphalt, which like just consumes and makes everything around
Oh,
it 10
yeah.
times hotter. And you're out there in the middle of like the hottest days. You're like, this is where we're going to get the most business, guys. And you're like, fuck me, dude. It's like you're standing on this shit that's like almost lava. Like, I mean, you go home, if you wear a cheap pair of shoes and you got boots on, like that shit will get smoothed out real fast.
So,
Yeah, the asphalt just eats it up.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, it's like who?
and you look down there and it's just slippery. You're like, whoa, yeah. That's the asphalt. It just eats everything. Like I'll be riding my e-bike, I look down there and I'll touch the tires. I'm like, geez,
And that's the hilarious thing is that we make our roads out, or do places like using that, but like we drive around on things that are meltable, which is tires. Like
Yeah.
they just slowly melt as you drive, especially in those hot days.
Yeah, that's
like no, you're just slowly melting away at the
This time of year, there's so many more tire blowouts
Oh,
on
yeah.
the highway because of the heat.
You get those like little like V6 cars that are like think they're bad up and they can't burn out, but like come summertime, they're like, what? And you're like, dang, that thing's bad up. He's like, that's a force.
Like, I poured oil on my tires before I did that.
It's crazy out there. It was crazy out there. I will say, whatever. Like I think it's like 70 something out there now. All day. I'm cool with that, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pass on this heat. This heat's ridiculous, dude. Yeah.
All right, enough about the damn weather.
I know, right? Old man talk. Yeah.
That's all right though. This is us.
All right.
We talk about weather. We talk about poop, which I've had a week with that. For God's sake.
Knew that's where you were gonna go.
For God so loved, dude. I'm telling you, bro.
For God so loved the earth.
I'm going on a diet. I gotta
Yeah, dude, me too. Tomorrow.
I gotta get my pooping under control, dude.
You're never gonna do that.
Well,
That's a part of being a human that
I wanna
we
try
never
at
figure
least.
it out.
you know,
Even people on good diets shit their
Never figured
pants.
I don't want to have like acidic freaking hot diarrhea all the time.
No, you
Shout out
can't
to
figure
Dr.
some of this.
disrespect.
You can't figure some of that out.
Some of it, yeah, because it's just like chronic diarrhea is not fun.
But I mean, yeah.
No, it's not.
Chronic diarrhea.
You're like, get it out of me.
do you have chronic diarrhea, Abe?
Well, today it was something.
Yeah.
And I was like, wowzer, how is that all in me?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh man.
And then it was like out of me, and I was like, hallelujah. I felt great afterwards, dude.
Oh my
I was
God.
like this, oh, dude, man. It was probably just like the sun like putting its rays in me and just poisoning me. And I'm just on the can like,
Dude,
whoa.
gross.
Like 4 flushes.
Just
like,
spraying.
Not 4 flushes in my head. It's 4 flushes.
And it's like complete diarrhea when you ain't got no streakies. You're like,
Oh, when the
dang.
bowl's clean?
The bowl is clean after a massacre like that. You're like, dang. That bugger is rough looking. I don't even like looking at it.
Rough and tumble.
Like I go and I'm just like, shut the lid. I'm like, no. Like, leash. Scared of it. Scared to even look at it.
Yeah.
The poop monster, like what was that? What was the Weird
Gives you
Science?
nightmares.
Remember that movie Weird Science with the older brother that got turned into a shit monster?
Yeah.
He's dead. He died.
Bill
Oh, did
Paxton.
he?
Bill Paxton.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Oh, dude, that was such a weird movie.
Yeah.
So what else did Bill Paxton play in?
Aliens, or Aliens.
Yep,
Aliens and Twister.
He was also in
Near Dark.
He was in Mighty Joe Young, wasn't he?
Don't know.
Or no, I'm thinking. I might be thinking of another guy. Yeah, he was on tons of stuff.
Yeah.
You guys are naming a whole bunch of shit that I'm like I've seen, but I'm like I can only tell you the.
Literally,
He's in
Dad
Terminator
watched,
1 in
Dad
the very
watched like
beginning.
Weird Science like last week.
He was also in what is the name of that vampire movie?
Near Dark.
Near Dark. Freaking great
Frailty?
vampire movie. I don't know if I ever saw that one with him in it.
Matthew McConaughey and Bill
You
Paxton.
can't.
Okay.
You'd
Like a horror
Lincoln.
movie.
Matthew McConaughey.
But yeah, he was in
Cooler
tons of
if
stuff.
you did.
Like cooler if you did.
That dude's just one act.
Bill Paxton was awesome. though.
There's
You remember him in Texas?
Tombstone?
Remember him in Texas Chainsaw Massacre too?
yeah. Best movie he's
McConaughey.
ever done.
I don't remember that.
He
one.
did phenomenal
I'll have to
in.
rewatch
Hey, but what was he
True
doing in
Detective?
Texas too?
He was screaming in that chick's ear. Remember that?
He was.
Oh, Texas 3.
And he's telling the guy he was like grabbing the shotgun.
Yeah, and he had like a robotic leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is like a phenomenal
Performance from him. It's my favorite one.
dude.
Yeah.
That or the one. No, never mind. That's probably not funny.
Who else
He
was-
did good
Renee
in,
Zellweger, right? What, she was the girl.
True Detective.
True
Yeah,
Detective was
that's
sweet.
my
That was-
favorite thing with Matthew McConaughey.
Yes, he killed it in True Detective.
Yeah, him
Is
and
he your
Russ.
favorite
Probably
thing
mine
with
too.
That's
Woody
probably my
Harrelson?
favorite True Detective, by the way. Too.
Oh, it is. That's the
100%.
first. Yeah, at least for me, anyways.
Is that your favorite Woody Harrelson role?
That's a good question.
I liked him in that,
yeah, that's-
that
he's
bowling
up there.
movie,
Kingpin.
Kingpin.
He was
Yeah.
great. He was great in Zombieland.
Yeah.
Zombieland was awesome. You thought his kid was dead the whole time, but it was his. Or no, you thought it was his dog that he was
Yeah.
talking about the whole time, but it was his kid.
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, oh damn, you gonna make me cry,
Got
Woody
me in the
Harrelson.
field. See, that's what happens when you turn into a dad. It's like stuff like that happens in movies, and like
Someone loses their kid.
and there's a pink. You're like, even
Yeah.
if you're a person like me, like I generally don't, I'm like, okay, before I had kids, I was like, I would see something like that in a movie, be like, okay, that's, I guess that's, I can think about it as sad, but like as an actual parent, it's way different for some reason.
Yeah.
He's on he's on a podcast now.
No, is he?
His own podcast.
Natural
Yeah.
Born Killers.
With
I love that movie.
the guy, you guys remember Cheers? You guys know
One of my.
not like Woody Harrelson was in it, but there was that other tall guy. Now he's like all white-headed.
Yeah, from he was on oh crap.
You know him, Sam, right?
He was on The Good
Ah,
Place.
crapola.
yeah, he's on The Good Place.
What is his name? Is it I'm blanking on it.
But it's him and Woody Harrelson because they played back in the TV
Yeah, because he
series
was like the
Cheers.
younger. Woody Harrelson was like the younger. But
I think it's called like I could be wrong, but I think it's called like Where Everybody Knows Your Name. Is
Oh,
their
Cheers?
podcast. Yeah, but like Woody Harrelson's on a podcast.
Yeah, with
the main guy. All the girls thought he was like freaking to die for back in the day. Now he's all like white-headed, wears glasses, taller guy. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You
I know his name.
he was the main guy on
Main
Cheers.
guy,
Yeah,
yeah. He was the main
I'm
dude.
just blanking on. I'm blanking on it. It's
Yeah.
terrible. You know what?
Jefferson.
Yeah, look this shit up already.
We've talked about it
Jefferson,
for
dude.
far too long. I'm just gonna,
Just all sitting here for the last.
He was
minute.
in-
it is that.
He was like The Good Place.
You remember him in Saving Private Ryan?
Who?
Saving
That guy
Ryan's
from
Privates.
Cheers.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. He's remember when they go in the little camp, they hang out in the church. They get the night in the room.
Hallelujah.
He's like the general of the
okay.
that they run into. Was that guy?
Oh, it's been a while. I need to rewatch that
Yeah,
show
right, yeah.
or movie. I don't know what it is.
Same Private
Ted
Ryan?
Danson.
Ted
God,
Danson. That's him.
Shit, I wouldn't remember that name.
Yep.
Either.
I kept wanting
Cheers,
to say
dude.
Dan.
I should have
something.
watched the hell out of that show. When
My wife loved that show. I didn't
I
dig
did.
it at all,
I
really.
didn't.
But
I was young.
I need to
did
go
back
back
in
and
the day.
rewatch it because my wife like freaking loved that show.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I rewatched it. It was weird because I remember it briefly as a kid, and when I was in my early 20s, I went through a phase where I was like, I'm going to go through some of these old TV shows that I kind of half remember, and
Yeah.
I want to. So I actually watched the entirety of Cheers at one point.
Oh, nice.
Just to like I don't know, just kind of because I see it with adult eyes. Weirdly enough, like because I remember watching it a little bit as a kid, but it was like brief glimpses, and I don't really remember a whole lot. But yeah,
Yeah, it was like when me and her
Hear me,
first,
I'm still watching South Park and shit.
when me and Jess first got married, like, everybody, you're taking your stuff, she's taking her stuff, and you're moving in together. She had like just box sets of Cheers.
Same thing
And I'm like,
with my ex-wife.
I'm like, what the heck is this? You know, so, but then we'd go to sleep and it was like still on cable at times, and she would like have it playing. I'm like, all right, we're gonna have to watch that. Apparently,
That's like I watched One Tree Hill.
no, I never watched that.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
I did too.
You
I did too.
son of a bitch! You almost let me say that alone.
Bro, I could drop names, bro. Lucas Scott, freaking Nathan Scott, bro.
I remember it being huge. I watched a couple of episodes.
Dad
back
was
in the day,
the dad
but-
was a little player, but he was also a shithead.
Yeah,
He was like everyone always thought he kind of like
Mouth. He had
killed
Mouth
some-
on it. Remember Mouth?
Yeah, I remember. I always was like, he's too much
Yeah, Mouth.
because yeah. You know, fuck that show. I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, dude. What the hell are we doing?
Yeah, wow.
Talking about One Tree Hill.
I just literally admitted
live on the
camera
podcast.
that
I'll tell you right now, hands down, dude. The Notebook's a fucking great movie.
Yeah,
You've actually said that. I think I don't know if you've said it on the podcast, but you said it a couple of times.
that's
it was
sad.
good.
That's a sad.
Dude, but they died together at the same time at the end,
true.
and I was like, I'm
It's
cool
kind of a
with that.
Romeo and Juliet type thing, you know, where they die, you know,
Yeah.
but it's a little bit
It-
different, obviously.
Yeah,
What do you want? It's not that simple.
yeah. Thank you. She's like,
It's like the perfect line for a married couple or people that are getting married.
Yeah.
Your guy's like, "What the hell do you want?"
yeah.
And they're like,
It's pretty.
"It's not that simple." You're like, "It is though. We talk about it.
Yeah.
Tell me."
And it's pretty accurate because at first he didn't have nothing, and you know how chicks do. They only want you after you like accomplished and shit.
Like he had a big old. He got the house. He made the house look bomb.
And then she's like, I want
she's like-
you after I've already been fucking this guy.
yeah, it's like got this big
Man.
old, this
All right,
nice,
yeah.
beautiful
Let's
home.
do it.
You know, he lives like by ducks and stuff, and he can row boats out
Right.
there.
Yeah. And now
He's all shredded.
yeah. He's
You
all
know?
romantic and shit about it now.
Yeah,
He's just been out there with a hat on, chewing on fucking straws of
yeah,
hay,
yeah.
waiting for-
Tilling the ground.
being extremely patient. No alcohol problem. Doesn't even smoke weed. Nothing.
Yep, just write notes.
Yeah.
with a quill,
Yeah.
just like writing love letters.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jerking off
You know, I've never
once a
actually
month.
watched it.
Oh, jeez, the Lou.
Jeez, low.
That's
The Notebook, man. I haven't watched anything in a while though.
Any movies or anything like that? Mm-mm. I think I talked about it on here. I watched that new Godzilla -1 when that came out. But yeah, I think other than that, I haven't like seen anything. I went and saw a movie with the kids. It was it's called If.
I did.
How was that?
I went and seen that too with the kids.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
that's
With
the only thing.
Ryan Reynolds in it.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds and John Krasinski.
So I did go. I lied. I did go to them. I
do you
went to the
mean you
movie
lied?
theaters like 2 weeks ago.
Did you tell me you didn't go to
I just said I haven't watched movies in a while.
Oh, yeah, you lying. You be lying, dog.
Well, it's not something you would
be
have gone
lying
to watch
so much, I'm gonna call
for
you Simba.
Yeah. Scar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how was that? How was
Did
that?
you just say Simba?
It was a kid.
I did say Simba.
It was.
You meant
for-
Scar though, right?
No, I said Simba.
Why Simba?
He's a lion.
Oh.
Yeah, dog. I said, did you be lying so much you'd be Simba?
Oh God.
Yeah, bro, dude.
Well, you got to
Damn.
explain the joke. Yeah.
Yeah. Moving forward.
But no, if I've been
How was
doing,
it? How was If? Or would?
it was all right for a
Good.
kids
For a
movie.
kids movie, it was like I thought it was good. As far as like it wasn't. Again, it didn't blow my mind, but it's a kids movie, and it also didn't have a bunch of stuff
Yeah.
subverted into the the thing.
As long as they're not talking about like Epstein's Island on there.
Nope,
These kid
there's
movies
nothing
anymore.
of that, and no like
They're talking about shit that we don't know about yet for sure, though, probably.
yeah, probably. Well, yeah, I mean they moved the party elsewhere. I bet.
Give it enough time.
Give it some time.
Give it some time, and it'll be like all kinds of stuff coming out about you. Like, oh my God.
Actually,
no.
But
100%.
if I have any downtime, I've just been playing some games, dude.
I was playing Diablo when you guys got here.
Yeah, I have been too. Actually, me and Aaron been playing Baldur's Gate 3. We actually just beat that the other day.
Nice.
Which is
That
actually
game
pretty sweet.
won some awards. I want to play it.
It's if you're a fan of turn-based, like I said on here before, if you're a fan of turn-based RPGs,
Oh,
it's you're
that's
right.
turn-based?
Yeah, it's turn-based. So if you don't like turn-based, then it's not for you. But it's like if you are a fan of turn-based stuff,
I am.
then it's as far as like if you ever get an itch, right, to play, like. If you ever get an itch to play Dungeons and Dragons, but don't like really want to go through the hassle of like sitting down and like making up a character and getting everybody together and doing all the bullcrap that goes along with it, play Baldur's Gate 3. It's the closest thing you can. As far as a video game goes, is the closest experience you can get. I think, at least for me, to playing like an actual D&D campaign.
Is that on Xbox?
Yep. I got it on Xbox, the Series X, and I think you can get it on PC and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
I need to get Series X so I can get
It's
shit
on all
like that.
platforms.
Yeah.
Is it on my? Can my Xbox get it? I got an old dinosaur Xbox.
Maybe. I don't know.
Might be. It might be. Because, I mean, it was but it probably.
I do like turn-based though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was talking to we brought up Heroes of Might and Magic the other day. Remember that game, dude? Dude,
yeah.
I want to fucking. They like should revamp that game. That game was sick.
Well, so they did. They I think they were up to like they made up to number 5 or 6, I think, and then of the Heroes of Might and Magic games, and then they might actually be up to more than that. I don't know if the studio's still going, but I know they for a long time up until I played I think 5 in like the early 2000s or mid 2000s.
I remember Jerry, cousin Jerry. Shout out to Jerry.
Yeah.
Always when I went to hang out with them,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
was always like, and that dude, I found that so much
He would
fun.
like-
That's such a core memory.
He'd get up
Playing
and walk
Heroes of
away,
Might.
and I'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or whatever it was, and he'd come back like, "Bro, how you got like
What was that?
20 black dragons?"
Is that a cheat code?
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't know, dude. I just like found them. He's like, this little liar.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I remember
you was
that.
Jerry's nemesis, dog.
I would just like get like all kinds of like dragons.
I remember
You would cheat, is what you
Yeah.
would do.
No.
I remember some
Yeah.
stories of you terrorizing
cheating.
Jerry. So like, okay, I'll give you one, and I'm not gonna explain it.
He said, "I'm not cheating. I'm just punching in a cheat code."
I got 25 black dragons.
It would just show up like 5 minutes into the game with like all the research. You're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
That
Be
was
like,
fun
and they,
though.
remember they would just stack them though. It wouldn't be like multiple ones. It'd be like one, and it would say like 50 on it.
Yeah.
And then they'd be like, the more you had, the more powerful they were. They just like freaking wreak havoc on everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm the best at this game.
Dude, Diablo 4 reminds me of when you're riding your horse. It reminds me of Heroes a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could see that, for sure.
when you're exploring kind of the world and stuff like that. Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
It's
The new
yeah.
expansion's coming out and that has a new continent too, right, Sam?
Yep.
So it'll have a new place to explore, which will be cool.
That'll get me back into because I finally beat Diablo 4 and then like I had taken a big break from it, so I hadn't played it in a while, so I'm like that'll probably get me back into a new expansion and all that sort of stuff. So
New class.
I'm like, yeah. Oh, is there? What's the new class?
I don't know the name.
Yeah. No, the Spirit Walker?
Something like that.
Spirit world, asshole.
Something like that. I think that's maybe what it's called. I delved into Elden Ring finally.
Yeah, you were talking about that. It's like getting into Elden Ring.
I love it. I love it, but God,
Oh, dude, they
you just keep doing it. It's just the way that your
My mouth expressions, it's my
it doesn't make
face.
sense how you can actually do shit like.
So I have a question when you're looking at me through your eyes.
I wish
right?
you guys could see Abe in person, honestly, something like that, because the camera can't do it justice.
No.
I look over and he's just like his lips are like protrude from his face way further than they should. His lips just be. I'm like, the fuck is
So let me ask you guys this, right? So when you guys like because you guys do know me, but just looking at me, does it look like that should be able to come out of my face?
No, you
Or does it look like, because you see people who are like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Am I one of those people
you
like,
don't-
that makes sense?
No, the way that you look, you doesn't seem like you would
You
be
look
such
like
a
a
damn
normal
goofball
dude.
all the time. You look like a normal ass dude that would be like make some good jokes. It looked like you could make a mean barbecue. you
Yeah.
know?
Oh, hell yeah.
You seriously, you look like that guy, but like for sure, you're the type of dude that most guys want to run into at a barbecue with a bunch of people that they don't know. So you're at like you got a new girlfriend or something, and you're at their family function.
Yeah.
You're like, who do I want to hang out with? And you're like, this fucking guy looks like he might at least make a joke or two.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Abe, that's like every girlfriend I've ever brought around. I'm like, wait till you meet my brother until he gets comfortable around you. Just fucking wait. And every time.
They're like, wow, you weren't kidding. I was like, nah, I wasn't.
He gets wild.
He gets insane. He becomes a weirdo. But I'll be like going to like people, like I know some people that go to like church or whatever, like have watched this. And when I'm talking to them, I'm like, so I'm not that dude.
Yeah.
at
No,
all.
because you're like Sebastian Maniscalco or whatever. Because like he's got like he does all the jokes on stand up, and outside of that, he's a totally normal dude.
Yeah.
But with you, it's just like when you're with the boys, you just get all
let
wild.
loose.
Then you go out in the public, and you're always like,
Yeah, very quiet.
Yeah.
Which I'm very standoffish. Like, what's up, dude?
yeah.
By the way, Eli, there is actually there was a new Heroes of Might and Magic that came out in 2019. So just a couple years ago.
What? Can you play that on?
I think that one is I think that one's PC only, but
Damn.
yeah. But correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. So they're still making them. So
That's awesome.
And they might do because they do more and more stuff. You might actually be able to, they might have changed that since then.
I
but-
still want them to make all these games, but for like my old shit,
Yeah.
my old shit.
Well,
box.
wouldn't that be the dream though? Like you just buy one console,
Yeah.
Right.
and it's like that's what it is.
Yeah.
Instead of having to be like, oh, I want to check this game. Oh, I can't.
Oh, I got to buy $500 worth of equipment just to find
Right.
just one game.
But that's the thing is technology keeps getting more and more complicated and more crazy. Because again, the games keep looking better. They keep playing smoother. That is the one reason I will be honest. It is a bit of a struggle. I don't know how you guys feel about this particular topic, but it's the part of the reason I'm not as much of a retro gamer as like there's certain games I will go back to old games, but not very many. I don't really play old games all that often.
No, eventually we're going to be total cyborgs.
I have occasionally
Eventually
pulled
that's
out-
where it's going.
Yeah, well, but
Like, I mean, if we were just chilling out and somebody busted out like Donkey Kong, I'd play it for a little bit for sure.
Yeah, but
Dude,
I'm not-
we went over to Matt's house. He got old school Nintendo 64.
Oh, does he?
64, isn't it?
Nice.
Yeah, and all kinds of badass games.
nice.
And
nice.
Super Nintendo.
Or
like
Super
if somebody
Nintendo,
had it,
that's
I
what it
would
was.
play it.
Yeah,
But I'm not
Yeah,
like
he had the
I don't seek
64
it
and the
out.
Super
Yeah.
Nintendo, didn't he? Yeah, and he had all kinds of games. I was like, no shit, I could come over there and rock those games out for hours.
I would
yeah.
say it would be like a cool like trip down memory lane.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh, yeah.
hop on like Donkey Kong or freaking Super Smash Bros for like
Yeah.
the 64, like Gauntlet.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like I Battletoads freaking game.
Did you ever,
Yeah.
did you ever
And
play the
fail.
Gauntlet
time.
Gauntlet 2, Abe?
I never did.
because they made a second one, but I never played it. I think that one came out quite a few years later. But
What is it? Donkey Kong 2?
no,
Contra.
Gauntlet.
How did
Oh, Gauntlet.
Yeah.
I forgot Contra.
I know, right?
That game.
Gauntlet was amazing.
Yeah, Gauntlet was bad up back in
Yeah.
the day.
You guys remember
Valkyrie.
Vandal Hearts?
That sounded, that's turn based. That's what I was saying when he said
Dude.
turn based. Vandal Hearts was the one that got
Vandal
me with
Hearts.
the turn based.
You come up and hack that dude by
Yeah.
you're like,
We made that noise.
A gout of blood.
yeah. I'm like, yeah.
I started playing it on my phone and it was really hard. And I was like, I actually ain't got time for this. I was like, actually, I did not got time for this right now.
Man.
And I died a couple times. I was like, delete. Well, 'cause
Yeah.
BT told me, he was like, there's a simulator you can download that lets you play all those old video games.
Yeah.
He told me about it.
Nice.
You could buy them too. You could go to like Amazon and they have these little boxes.
Yeah.
That'll have like thousands of games on them, like from like Super, Atari, PlayStation 1, 64. Like
I mean,
all
this
these
shit
old
better be
systems.
65 cents a piece.
No.
Yeah.
No, like you could, to get like a good one, like, I mean, I could be wrong, but I want to say I've seen some for like $500-600.
Yeah, fuck you.
But it's like you have
No.
all of the games. So
Yeah, and that's where I'm like, I always
I'm
boil
not-
down to is
I
I'm
don't
not
care
that
that much for
I'm
shit
not- I'm
like
not-
that.
I'm not that much of a retro gamer, and that's
I
my
need to put a new
original
roof
question.
on my fucking house,
Yeah.
dude. I can't buy a $500 video. I played that shit back in the 90s already.
Yeah.
you've already lived it. We're
Yeah,
good.
I would love to play those games, but everything nowadays, like, we know.
Yeah.
I mean, you could
They're
probably.
like everybody else in the world wants to play them, asshole. They're
Nostalgia.
$500
I'm sure you
system.
could find one that's like, doesn't have all of those, and you could like find one that's just like Super Nintendo games and maybe $100.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm sure.
know.
I know there are different ones. I know
Yeah.
Ben Kudik. He's got a bunch of different like ones, and some of them are has a lot more on
Yeah.
it. Some of them are like he has this one that is a it looks like a classic Nintendo. It's like literally the little gray with the slot for the cartridge and everything like that. It looks just like it, but it's an emulator, and I think that one was a little bit cheaper, but that's got all the old classic Nintendo, and I think that one was a little bit like Abe was saying, but you know.
Hudick's one of those dudes I wanted to see a before and after picture of.
Yeah, because
all of a sudden he's like, I don't just play video games.
I'm jacked.
I also do 1,000 pull-ups a day. I was like, holy shit, you got jacked.
Yeah, just like one day you just like you didn't see him for a while. Yeah, like you see him like you're like, holy hell.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Cap. And he looks he's like Captain America, bro.
Yeah.
Because he's
And I call him Cap because if you watch the movie, he was like very skinny.
Yeah.
Hudick was very skinny.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
like
think he was
now
like
he's got
135 pounds.
got a
back in the
whole
day.
ass another person inside
yeah.
now. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the Cap?
Yeah, he just got jacked.
I know he's
Yeah.
probably just one of those sleepers that it's like all his muscles needed him to do was like 2 pull-ups. And he figured out, they was like, yeah, bud. This
They're
is
like
what we
this. They're
needed
just
you-
in dormant and just like
Yeah.
out there.
And I think part of what it is, if I'm being honest, you might be right, like, because
aliens.
Bro, you know, have you ever heard of Champ Kind?
Champ Kind.
We talked about him last podcast. He's the dude in the office, bald head, his face.
Oh, yeah.
Dog, you got that shit, dog. You're his little brother,
with
dude.
his, like with the lips.
That you're his son for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you're because when I look over at you and I see that shit, I'm like, every time it reminds me of him. Every time.
Yeah.
You got that sideways mouth.
You talking about the guy from The Office, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Abe, whenever
One day I'm just gonna get stuck like that.
you are for sure.
Is that the dude from? He was
It's-
also in like a
Thing of beauty.
He was also in.
Bald headed.
Yeah. The guy who played Packer on there.
Yes.
Yeah,
he,
okay,
He was
yeah,
he was
that dude.
also in Anchorman.
Yeah, that dude's hilarious.
Remember when they all meet in the alley where they all got different weapons to fight each other? Dude, I when I was watching that movie, I was like, I love this.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh,
the
dude,
greatest.
Anchorman was freaking.
I
phenomenal.
enjoyed every second of that movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it
Anchorman
was one of
was
those
the
for
bomb.
me.
You remember that in the second one they showed up in the park and there's like Civil War ghosts showing up and stuff. It was like they're just going full bonkers with it.
You know what's Will Ferrell's one of those guys, which is weird for me that I hear a lot sometimes that it's like I'm a fan of him, but you hear a lot of people be like, I fucking hate Will Ferrell.
Yep, I've heard that.
Yeah, there's he is
Don't like
kind
him.
of a divisive, you
Yeah,
know.
I'm like, dude, he's hilarious.
I know.
Do you guys,
I love him. Dude.
Yeah, he's like one of the hands
I
down
love him,
made me
dude.
laugh
Oh, yeah.
so
I love him,
hard.
dude.
you guys remember the scene in that when they flip in slow motion and the bowling ball hits him in the balls? And
this dude.
yeah, one of them guys, but whoever gets hit in the
like,
nuts, he's like, ooh. I watched that with Uncle Josh. I laughed at him laughing at that so hard for like, dude, probably an hour.
Oh, dude, I got a good one.
was like,
on video.
You guys remember that scene?
Vaguely, dude. I haven't
They
seen
they
it.
get in a wreck and they flip
And it
upside
goes
down.
just slow, like they're in their tour bus.
Oh,
Everything
okay.
goes slow mo,
And
and
everything goes
everything's
slow-mo.
like hitting him in the face.
Yeah.
Someone gets like drilled in the nuts with like a bowling ball, bro,
Yeah.
and it's like, ooh, Well, you know, how
Yeah.
Uncle Josh was back in the day.
Oh, that's
We laughed so hard at
Yeah.
You guys remember the Panther? Like when he was like
up there.
It was the guy playing Ant-Man.
Cologne?
What's his name?
It's made out of
He's like
Panther.
What's he say?
he played the Ant-Man.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
God.
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd. He was like talking about the cologne.
Called
He's like,
Panther something.
Yeah, like Panther 3000.
I think it was like
that.
Panther Sweat or something.
Yeah.
No, that's the.
Something like that.
And he sprayed it, and he's like, and Will Ferrell's like, let's punch it. He's like, you can feel it in the nostrils.
Yeah.
They say
And he walks outside. He's like, "Oh, it smells like Bigfoot's dick."
where he goes. They say, did you hear it? They said 60% of the time it works all the time. It's like, that don't even make any sense.
I love that fucking saying, dude.
He's like,
I
I'm-
still say that.
I'm Lamp. Dude. Steve Carell, dude.
Yeah.
That guy's something else too, bro. Dude, great cast.
Yeah,
Great
For
cast.
sure.
They need to. I wish they'd revamp that.
Do a third one?
Do a third one.
Yeah, that would be awesome. You could probably get all those guys back together again. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, I mean everything's cancel culture now, though. You can't even make any good fucking movies, to be honest.
Yeah, comedies. It's very dicey.
I've watched The Evil Dead twice since it's been out on Netflix now.
Oh,
Evil Dead?
which one?
Yeah, Evil Dead Rise.
Oh, the new
Oh,
yeah.
the newest
No
one.
one, yeah.
That movie's freaking good.
I watched the old one too. I've seen the new one twice.
Nice.
I went to theaters
that's-
to see that one.
I've seen it in theaters as well. But I'm just hanging out with different people that wanted to watch it, and so I watched it twice. I was like, all right, fuck it. And the last time I was like, I don't want to watch it again.
Yeah.
I'm done watching this. First of all, the little girl on there looks like Mila. And she survives, though.
Yeah.
If she would die in that movie, I'd never watch it again.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember when like Lord of the Rings came out and how often never seen it? I'm like, oh no. Like I've seen that movie like 6 times in the theater.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, people that say they never seen Lord of the Rings.
That's a lot.
That's what you tell them. You say, hey, don't watch it. It's fine. If you watch it on your own. I've watched it by myself.
Well, yeah, now
I'm just kidding.
But
Well,
back
don't watch
then,
The Hobbit.
when like the Fellowship, no one's
Hobbit's
like,
great.
Just kidding. Don't watch it with me. I don't want to watch The Hobbit.
We know Eli's opinions on The Hobbit.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
never want
Sam.
to watch The Hobbit.
I'm just,
ever
I'm
again.
I'm just like actively cutting Sam off over here. Sorry, bro.
No, it's like when certain movies came out at that time.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's all there was to do, though. Sometimes,
Yeah.
Go
it
to
was
the
like
movie.
Lord of the Rings is like, or people who's never seen Heat. You're like,
Okay, I'll give you
Watch
one.
Heat.
I'll give you one.
That's a-
I've never
think I've
fully
ever seen
watched
Heat.
Titanic. I've never watched the whole film.
Oh, I have.
Fuck that.
I watched bits when I was
never watched
when I
it,
was
did you?
way younger,
No.
I have.
but I've never watched. And that's another one.
just
that people
because
are
it
like,
was,
you've never seen Titanic?
He's like flying.
was-
He's like,
You know,
holding
think-
James Cameron and
Yeah,
It was kind of weird when
movie.
things.
Wasn't Celine Dion's song? I was like, and I'm your lady.
I don't think it was that song, but awesome.
I've seen some of it.
Dude, have you seen her like lately? She can't sing.
Yeah,
And it like just destroys
devastating.
her. dude.
Oh yeah.
And she's like, yeah, she's like, and she just starts crying.
She's like, you know how hard that is for me to show you that?
Yeah.
Like she can't sing
But
no
it
more.
still sounded. It didn't sound bad. I
Yeah, it
thought.
did.
What's up with that?
No.
Yeah, have you seen that
Compared, like-
girl that's like in the interview and she's like keeps
She cannot
fucking
hold that
singing?
note.
I mean, Celine Dion is like, she had those pipes.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
I think it was.
Dang, Bean's like, back in the day.
Back in the day.
Not anymore. She don't. She can't hold a tune.
But let's be honest, we you got to be honest about this stuff. We were just watching a hilarious video earlier on where we're not going to show it on. We can't show it on the podcast.
I wish.
That's not
I
even
wish
mentioned
to
it.
God that I could play it.
Yeah, but
I
we
wish.
watched.
I'll
it
drop it in the
earlier. Abe showed
Discord.
it to me, and it was concerning for sure.
Yeah. You know the
it
one.
was- Yeah.
Oh, Axl Rose.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was one of those things. I was just
Hang
like,
it up, dude.
It was like,
I was just like, oh man, that's rough. And it hurts
I'm
me.
like, wow.
It hurts me that he
This is
sounds like that.
rough.
You know, because I love Axl so much, but my God,
It does, dude. That one, like, actually, like I've seen other ones,
But not, not Celine.
That one's
Dion.
like,
we don't care about Celine Dion.
not very much. no.
Yeah, yeah. But Axl Rose, like
it's
that,
like,
that one hits hard.
Yeah. Well, but you
Well, he
just brought
looks.
up the topic.
How old is he?
60.
745.
Okay, he looks all of it.
I think he's like early 60s, maybe.
He does,
I don't know.
yeah,
He
I don't
looks,
really know.
He looks 80. Just like an 80-year-old if they could still walk. I'm like, holy shit, dude.
It was bad.
Still,
What are
Vince
you
Neil,
saying, buddy?
Vince Neil,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motley Crue, you see his,
Yeah.
like he has like where they
Yeah.
write other lyrics.
Wasn't that
Like,
after-
talking about chickens and like hamburgers?
Wasn't he on Celebrity Rehab and then made an album?
Who?
Vince Neil. Do you remember Celebrity Rehab as the saddest?
Oh, yeah.
show?
I
It's the
I don't
sad-
think he was
I
on
remember
the
that
show.
It's the saddest but most entertaining show you could ever watch.
I remember. What was the
Wasn't
one?
Bismarcky on there?
I don't know. I remember Mike Starr being on there from Alice.
No, what he was the guy that from like Men in Black. He was like boom, boom. That guy.
Bismarcky.
Like, pick up. Boom. And the guy's like,
that's the rubber lips that Eli is talking
Yeah,
about.
rubber
right now.
lips,
He just did the rubber lips.
rubber lip.
Yeah, that I like.
He passed away too, didn't he?
I think he did.
That's a bummer. He was cool. I liked him. Just like he would come out with something, and you're like, dude, this guy is something else to watch. You remember him?
Bismarcky, you said? That what you just
Baby,
did?
you got what I need.
You
Oh, dude, I
got what I need.
love that song.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. He passed away too.
Ah, shit.
I know, man.
I guess Baby didn't have what he
The
needed.
Illuminati's getting.
It was in Men in Black. I was like,
Illuminati?
I
don't know.
can't do that.
Why would the Illuminati get Bismarcky?
Maybe he was an alien.
He wasn't talented enough.
Aliens are supposed to be superior to us.
Yeah, they better come in with some talent. But that's the thing. Aliens are probably boring as fuck all. That's why they don't come to us. They're all up there smarter and shit. We're like, we're not smart, but we're creative.
Yeah, it was probably a bunch of, again, think about it, like it would be like a species entirely comprised of scientists, right? Like
Exactly.
Even
Even saying that just now bored me.
that was too many big words in a row. It was just like I bored myself. I was like, how do I say this in a way that actually makes sense, but it's just not doesn't take 14 minutes?
Are they going to come down and be like, we know everything and be all smart as shit and old? And I'm like, no. I'm just going to die like everybody else. I don't want to live forever because you guys are boring as shit. You ain't got no genitals.
It's going to be like the movie Communion, though. where they visit you, just you at night.
You know what it's going to be like? I hope it's
Dude,
going to be like.
you're
I hope it's.
saying these
I know.
movies. I'm like, what is Communion?
Because Sam always says these like
I would
movies
like it
that no one's seen.
but he'll say them though.
But
and
like,
it, and I want to watch it now.
You know what I'll say? Like Signs. Everyone's seen Signs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it's like Signs, and you knock water on them and it burns their ass. I'm like, why'd you come
Yeah.
to Earth, bitch? It's 80%
Right.
water.
but hold on, like, what's this one that you're saying?
Communion.
Communion.
Is it good?
Yeah.
I want to watch it. Is it like
Christopher
90s?
Walken?
Oh, that
shit.
one.
Dude, I
Dude's an
think I
evil
might-
son of a
That's
bitch
what
right
that
there.
one's called. Okay, I remember watching that back in the day with you and Bradley, but
Christopher
I
Walken's evil.
could not remember the name of it, and I've only ever seen it the once.
What's
He's like a writer.
The
out in the middle,
aliens
but
of
he's
the
a-
sixth kind or some
by
shit.
himself. That's what makes this one different.
What is the line? He says something about you little googly eyed something.
He goes, "I see you over there, you little blue fucker."
That's right.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I want to watch that again. What? There's another one.
Were they like kind of like angels or no?
No.
Okay.
That's
What
the
was that
sixth
movie with
kind
Christopher
one.
Walken?
That's a such aliens of the sixth
Prophecy.
kind.
Prophecy. That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
What is it?
I don't know. Aliens of the sixth kind or some shit like that.
Strange Encounter of the was it the fourth
Aliens?
or
Yes.
Strange Encounter? Yeah, I can't remember the name of it.
Strange Kinds of the fourth kind.
Ain't
Yeah,
that-
it's like
and
the
that's
sixth
Steven
kind,
Spielberg. isn't it?
aliens.
Kind or something. I don't know. One of the
That's
kinds.
what I would have
Is that
Y'all
Steven
motherfuckers know
Spielberg?
what I was talking about.
That's a good
though.
one. Richard
Yeah, I knew it.
Dreyfuss.
Yeah, I haven't seen
But
it
I
in
didn't
years.
know how to say it.
Like Sixth Sense of the Alien Cowboys back in the day with the cowboy.
Yeah, you
aliens.
remember
It's a good movie. I
But
like
yeah,
it.
you remember?
Yeah,
Sixth
it's been a
Sense?
long time, but I do
He's
remember.
like, yeah,
I
dude.
liked
You mean
it.
like when the things were up on top of the roof and they were spilling things and like water was burning? Yeah, Sixth Sense, bro. He's like, no, bro, that's freaking
Close
Signs.
Encounters of the Third Kind.
That's
Close
what it is.
Encounter of the Third Kind. That's
Not
what
Strange. I said Strange Encounters.
Hell yeah.
it's- movie buffs.
I said aliens of the sixth kind. Aliens of the sixth world.
The
That's
sixth
Steven
tier.
Spielberg.
I gotta-
and Richard Dreyfuss.
We really should know that one a little bit better. It's
You guys
kind
want
of
to take 5 real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that all
they'll,
right?
They'll
Is that
never
all right?
know.
They'll never know. They'll never know.
Never know.
We're back.
Oh man, I just went almost into our song.
Oh, dude.
Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that.
Like when you did that, I was like, I'm gonna do this.
Don't do that song.
No, no.
Canceled.
Yeah, canceled right away.
Maybe it might be the greatest song in the world.
Who knows?
It's very honest. It's very honest. Very honest type of song.
Yeah, the lyrics were spot on.
Yeah. Speaking of,
Yeah.
What you got for us, Abe?
Well, let's go over here. Sam sent me some stuff. All right, Sam.
alrighty.
What do you want me to go to here?
We'll go down one. Go play that one with that dude.
This?
No.
This?
Yeah.
That I've just been fucking snorting spray paint on my butt to get high every day for the last 3 weeks. I got one word for you. No, I'm not. Okay. This video's for everybody who thinks that I've just been fucking
Not one word for it.
Bro, fix the way you talk.
No, I'm not.
Do you know what
Has
he
he been
said?
snorting?
Oh, hell yeah.
So you've been snorting snuff off his
Oh,
butt?
yeah. That dude probably done a lot of stuff.
Well, him saying, I got one word for you. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everything else he said you could not understand.
And the
one
way
bit
he looked in general.
of. Yeah.
Hey, go down.
What's going on? Yeah, I mean, let's watch
Start
one.
doing the grudge.
Okay, we're down with the guitar.
1, 2, 3. I'm driving on the freeway scared as hell. The colors are morphing everywhere. I'm scared as hell.
Wow.
The sharks are behind me.
The sharks are behind me. Do.
Yeah, get it, son.
And he thinks he's jamming.
I'm driving on the freeway scared as hell. The colors are morphing everywhere.
I'm driving down the freeway scared as hell.
He's probably like dropping acid. and
Morphing
playing guitar.
everywhere.
Keep going, dude. That one killed me.
What's that
Because
shirt
that
he's
guy
got
was-
on? What's that shirt? That's
That's not good.
no, but that's Egyptian.
Yeah, it looks like it. I'm driving down the freeway. Really scared.
Scared as hell.
Scared as hell. Morphine everywhere. He's
Like,
probably
totally
in California. That's probably why he's scared as hell. Driving down the freeway. Zombies everywhere.
just like that. So you get it, okay. I think it took a minute for you guys to be like, what the hell's going on here? Because I laughed my ass off.
Yeah.
Driving everywhere. Dang, bro.
Yeah, that was something for sure.
He should figure out something else to do. He should probably, you know what? I'm going to sound like an asshole, but DoorDash.
Driving down the freeway. Nah, I don't.
He looks like the type of dude that's going to fuck up my order.
That one above it is
I'm such an
ridiculous,
asshole,
too.
dude. I sound like such a hater, bro. I shouldn't say that stuff. Keep playing guitar, I guess.
Yeah, man.
Play the guitar, man.
Or don't.
Fuck.
Like maybe you have another
Don't.
talent.
Maybe you do.
Not
What the
that.
hell's going on?
It was a contest.
That's so stupid.
Why did he change so dramatically?
Somebody's going to get the tip of their nose cut off.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
He's like, oh, you don't know. He's like, ah!
Yeah, I was like, are you kidding me?
Wow, dude.
Look at how dramatically he changed.
Yeah.
Look at the
He looked
bottom
normal.
and
Normal.
top half of his face.
Now watch him.
Look at that guy in a fight with Mike
Different.
Tyson.
Yeah.
He
it's
don't
like
look the same.
Number one way, his nose looks fucking broken.
It's never. Yeah, it is. Like your nose can be shaped like that and still be like in
That guy
proper
quit
shape.
immediately.
Yeah.
Why'd they do that to that old man? That guy was 80 years old.
Driving down the freeway. Really scared.
What a bunch of dumbasses. Idiots. You don't do shit like that. That don't prove
That
nothing.
one's funny, too.
This
Proves
whole-
that your nose.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's not a toughness thing.
No,
It's just
man.
Like, that's a dumb thing.
You're like, let's put rubber bands around our heads and just.
No. I am not
like-
going to be doing stuff like that.
That old boy just gave up.
His nose is just flat to his face. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see that. I want everybody to see this one that Sam sent me. I thought it was pretty funny. There it is. I like this one. Well, I mean, I don't know if it was funny, but
Okay.
Russians, right?
The slowest fall ever.
Oh, dude.
it said, "Oh, look at the comment. It says 2-week notice before he fell." Sometimes the comment section is the best.
Legend says he's still falling.
Let's read this one.
And that one is indeed in a different language.
What language was it?
Chinese, or I think that was Chinese because that was Chinese guys.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Just bonk right into. Oh,
I
dude.
said, read this one. It was just
All
a
in
bunch
Chinese.
of symbols. I was like, I don't know what that one
To
is.
them, that's language.
Yeah. Yeah. Jeez,
Dude, that one is insane.
this one?
Yeah.
Damn, look at that belly. Whoa! Whoa! Is that-
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
That's his balls.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He has to wear a huge
Put me out.
upside
Listen what he says.
Hey.
instead of trousers. His testicle sack is now so large, he has to wear a huge hoodie upside down.
Oh my God. His testicles,
Testicle sack is now so
his
large,
testicle sack is
That
so
can't be real.
large that he has to
can't.
wear a hoodie upside down to carry him.
No, it might not be.
Hey.
God.
Hey, whatever simulation we're in, when that happens to me, take me out.
You just cut him off.
You can't.
If that really is
You
that,
can't cut that off.
Because
That,
that could
thing's
be
a whole
just,
other person.
'cause who is that,
dude's
David
growing another
Attenborough?
person right out of his fucking dick.
Like his testicle sack
Yeah,
is
'cause
so
that's-
long.
That's such a huge. That would be such a huge wound.
But it
and
might
such a,
be.
you'd probably bleed to death.
Penis has a huge wound. Dang.
I'm done. I'm quitting after that.
He's like, his testicle sack is so long.
If my balls
He
start
now has to wear
Yeah.
a hoodie.
if my
upside
nuts
down.
start
Upside
getting that
down.
big out of nowhere, dude, no.
So basically, he was wearing
Elephantitis of the nuts.
he was wearing the hood part for his testicles. His testicle sacks are so large.
That's crazy,
That's
dude.
insanity.
Damn, Sam.
If that is his testes,
If that's real, that sucks for
or
you, bro.
or old boy, and he's old too. He looks pretty old.
That's
Sam,
not
Sam
fun.
you spend a lot of time on the dark side of the internet.
Dude, I just popped up. I'm like,
Oh, I'm sure it just popped up.
Oh, yeah.
You can answer it while we're on. Tell him we're on the pod.
Should we answer?
Yeah, answer it. But what's up, dude? We're on the pod.
No.
All right,
That one,
all right.
Just keep going.
Which one? You don't? Not that one.
It's fine.
Okay. What else you got here?
What's that one? Oh yeah, that's funny.
Hey, what up, cousin? You're on the pod right now.
He's on the pod.
Oh, bro, you sound like you're in a spacecraft. I didn't. You sound in a. No, very very echoey.
What's up, Joe?
Yo, everybody, I just put this one in my house. One of my kids bought like a hairbrush, and I pulled the old one out, and then I pulled the hairbrush out and realized I didn't have to buy a toilet. Too late, got a new one. Everybody, check out This Is Us podcast.
You're on This Is Us.
You're on the pod, home dog.
Guys, call me after. Love you.
See ya.
He was talking from 4 dimensions away.
It was echoey.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but he was pretty.
that's that's like someone that calls you while they're in the shower and then they put their phone in their room.
But we've had him on the pod 2 times.
Yeah.
You go back and watch those old episodes.
Yeah, Joe's been on the pod.
Yeah.
Joel, make better phone calls.
He's probably like out like chainsawing logs. Like
He's like, hey, man. He's like, hey, I'm over, all right?
That's what it sounded like.
You're like, you're like, Joel, is everything okay?
Is everything all right, Joel?
I'm going
Are
through
you
a tunnel.
abducted by aliens? It sounds like you were calling from space. He's like,
You're like, he's underwater, everybody. He's underwater.
he's searching for the Titanic. Oh, sorry.
You could be like that. What was that? What was it?
Somalian pirates.
Submersible. Is that what that thing was called?
What
I
that
don't
thing-
know. I
That
don't know what the actual
imploded.
name was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Submersible.
Yeah. Just dumb.
Yeah,
Joel was on there.
it popped off. So
Well, the joke's dead now.
Yeah, it's all
just like all those people.
dark.
Hey, dog.
That one's crazy.
I did not
This
say
one?
that.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh.
He's just having fun by a tornado.
He's like, wow. Yeah, this is awesome.
Dang.
They-
Woo! Is he gonna die? Probably.
It's-
He's gonna get smoked in the head with a fucking stick.
Get out of there, bro. What are you doing? Look at that. Wow. And he's just sitting there like thinking this is the greatest thing in the world.
Yeah. Look at all this.
He's like, that is not even real. And it's like tearing trees apart.
This guy's watching a tornado just rip apart a field, and he's just so too close to it.
Yeah.
They're starting to get fucking.
Well,
out of
anything could
control.
just beam off of that and kill him.
I mean, it's different. I do like being out when there are tornado warnings. Because is that
Yeah.
weird? 'Cause
No,
I do-
it's,
Nah, I mean,
there's a sense of.
Me and Abe almost died in the lightning.
But
storm.
that's too much. Like that.
That's
but like,
crazy.
if there's a tornado right there, I'm not gonna be like hanging out.
No, we're going to be
You
right
know.
where we're at now. in
Two
the
lightning
basement.
storms. We almost got in some big trouble in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I
there's
was
a
in the one.
sense of like your adrenaline, dude.
Excitement,
yeah,
you know,
you're
in the
just
air.
like you like it.
I like the we had there was
All right,
one
stay with This Is Us, and we're going to be storm chasers now.
Remember we had the lightning. Hey, me, you, and Cody. We had the lightning strikes all over while we was running through it.
Yeah,
You remember that?
yeah, that was over.
That was so. I mean, I've seen videos on YouTube of people dying from
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
getting struck by lightning.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was so close.
Yeah.
I ran right through a damn lightning storm.
absolutely.
Yeah,
That was
And then the second
stupid.
time was when we went running here,
Yeah.
and then like we go driving the next day, and like all of the areas that we ran through have like down trees and just just disaster.
Yeah,
I was like, whoa.
Hey, remember we drove
I'm gonna
through
quit
that
doing
one?
that shit. I think unless I got some mushrooms.
Power line was like,
oh yeah, over there by the freaking slaughterhouse. It was like me and
Bob
Sam-
Evans.
Yeah, it was just like like this transformer just blew. Like we were right up underneath it. Like it just a blew. I thought I was getting pulled over. Like my whole truck lit up.
yeah, I was like,
I was like, oh, I'm like, okay, I'm pulling over, like thinking, I'm like, what the hell was it? And there's just like a huge cloud of smoke. You said your power flickered.
Yeah.
was
Yeah, I
great.
remember that. You called me. You was like,
Yeah.
"Is your power out?" I was like, "It went out for a second. I hope it don't go out again." And you guys told me some shit blew up.
But that's never happened to me before. Anything like that.
Oh, dude,
Sunroof was open.
Bro, over here, I came walking home over in that little spot where that big old tank kid never wears a shirt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, over in that area.
Yeah, I know him.
Well, they got that.
And he's
house-
got that neck on the back.
Yeah, he's got another person growing
Got
off
the
his
neck.
back and neck.
He's just like really big, no
Oh,
shirt.
it's huge.
Probably about 16 years
bigger
old.
than me. Yeah,
And he's got like really dark areolas.
yeah.
Yep. And he's got like that like weird like haircut that like at the back it kind of like a porcupine.
Yeah,
Just
but
like
it's just his neck with
fluffy.
hair on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like starting to like trickle down his back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so anyways, in the area that there's a road that goes off there, and they're always got like construction signs and like big old generators and shit.
Yeah. What's going on over there?
Yeah, I was walking there one time, dude. It was like powering up. I swear to God, Goku was over there, dude. That shit was, yeah, it was like. I was-
You know what you
I was
just
walking-
sounded like?
I was-
Next time on Dragon
I
Ball
was walking
Z.
through with my friend Kayla, and we both were like, I'm not going near that shit. It sounds 100% like something's gonna explode. It's just dark outside, and I'm like, I mean, it's like earlier when we started our walk, there was like I seen ambulance and like cops and shit like going to like emergency calls all over. Then I'm like, I walk back in and I'm like, something's just about to explode right here in town.
Yeah.
Nobody. I mean, it's like there's houses all around with people that live in it. I mean, you guys ain't gonna say nothing about that.
Right.
I almost started recording it, and then I was like, you know what? This is a position. I'm gonna mind my business, walk around the damn block, and go home. That thing's gonna fucking explode.
Pretend as nothing's going on.
But it didn't. Apparently, that's just what it sounds like over there.
Yeah. I've drove the e-bike over.
It does
by it.
make you wonder
Yeah.
with all the fires that happened in Hawaii. Because did you guys ever hear about the way that they're the way that everything runs over there? They have those like big boxes in the ground, I guess, that were like on the ground and stuff. Like we have our like a lot of our wiring and everything like that. You know, we've power lines and telephone
Yeah.
poles and everything like
That's
that.
why like when the storm hits, we're like out of power instantly.
Yeah, but there's like they would. I guess there. I was
Not
listening
even
to
a
somebody talk
storm,
about-
a
and-
strong
and there's some
wind.
like they go to these like junction boxes or something like that. And, like it'll like we're in a bunch of different places, and so they're on the ground though. So like when those fires caught, like it hit those things, they exploded, and then freaking more fire, and everybody was out of power, and then it was, yeah. So it makes you wonder sometimes when stuff like that is going on. You're like, is something about to explode and just blow somebody's house apart?
That's what the way it sounded. I was like, I wouldn't even walk near it. I
Yeah.
walk past it, and then the next day I go by and everything's all fine. I'm like, nothing happened.
Did you should have got close enough to where like if your hair starts standing up,
Then you get it. then
like
run.
voltage, like
Yeah. No, because that shit.
I'm not getting no
Yeah, have
That
close.
you
shit will
ever done,
stick with you.
like,
Then you'll get struck
Raiden?
by lightning like 10 years later.
Have you ever
Or that thing
done
just shoots out of it like.
the science museum type thing where you like touch it and your like hair stands up?
Yeah.
and stuff? Yeah, like those things were like, it makes you wonder. Like, you're like, yeah, probably 10 more freaking volts, and you're just like, it's just not.
Remember that
Like-
video we played with that girl playing with lightning?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude,
And that
that was
suit.
insane.
Or
like
not lightning, but
Yeah, whatever.
manufactured lightning.
Yeah.
well, she was
Electricity.
in a suit.
Yeah.
She was in a suit.
Electricity. Yeah.
But still,
Was that the one that?
Oh,
probably
okay.
goes on like-
you want to imagine what her brain's like now? She probably got
Yeah, she's
straight
like-
up scrambled.
This is drooling.
What are those things where they used to drill right behind your eyeball and
Oh, the freaking
lobotomy?
Yeah,
Yeah, she
Yeah.
got a lobotomy.
She
let's
got-
not talk about those people.
an
Like,
electrical.
you're freaking taking out everything.
They ain't right.
lobotomize my ass? No, is there? There's no.
Who said that?
Does any of them ever go good?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's not. It's not.
And you're just like, and then they're like, and then when you go like this, you're like, and you go, and they're like, got it. And just pull it out.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
I don't think the point of those things is for them to go right. Actually, if I'm being completely honest,
They're like, let's try to fix
They're
what's
like, oh, he
going
talks.
on.
Oh, he talks a little bit too
It's
much.
illegal now.
let's make it
Right,
not
right,
talk
right.
at all.
But back then they were probably like, this guy talks a lot.
Well, and what's crazy
He was
about it
just
is
like
when they first started
ADHD or
those,
something.
when they were
They're
doing
like, let's fix it.
well, actually, before, you know what's crazy? But when they were doing those originally, they had like a kind of like a long, thin, almost like kind of like a chisel, but it was like almost pinprick, and they used a hammer, dude.
And they're like,
Just-
bing, and all of a sudden it just stopped. Once you stopped doing that, it was just like, and you're just like, he's like, yep, he's good. He's fixed. He's normal. And then like Tommy's just sitting there like this. He's like,
And forever
give Tommy
just like-
his meds and he needs to eat. And they're like, just like shoveling and it's just like, he's like, can't even eat, dude. He's just a vegetable.
We can't be laughing
Okay,
about
well,
the
That's
body.
terrible. Like that was
No, it's awful.
that would suck.
Right.
That's why they stay. It's like you can't do it. It's they've done away
Got
with
'em.
it.
Yeah, no, because
Fixed 'em.
but it's crazy that at some point that was a thing.
Yeah.
Like, that was a thing that we were doing to people. Like, you know, like
I'd have been that guy in
Them
the
shell
like,
shock videos.
Yo, you're gonna let me out of this now.
They're like,
Get me-
we're gonna lobotomize you and do the surgery. And I'm like, hell, well, I mean, no.
Yeah,
Let me see what they look like. What's
yeah. And you just walk into a room, they're all like full of diaper and poo.
what's the
There's like-
testimonials on
I know, you keep
lobotomies?
going way too far.
Yeah, you're like, I don't want to look like this. That's not okay.
Yeah.
know,
I just
He
because I
thinks
talk
there's-
too much.
They let you keep them or go check out the room where all these people
all
are.
these lobotomized-
That's what you have asylums for back
Lobotomized
in the
vets.
day. That's why you had that because
Yeah.
you would keep those people in cells and things
Yeah.
like that's what they did. You know, it was like
When
it
was
wasn't-
that? Like, when did they do all that stuff? Because that's insane.
Yeah, I mean,
Like how that was like a thing.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
the medical practice of the day at one point.
Huh. Wow, we've come a long way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like yeah, it was just like I don't know if it was just
You'd
like
be like,
problem people or
now
what.
they will turn
Like Young Frankenstein, like get me the hell out of here.
like you told
now.
me. You told me about that story about that dude that had kids with this girl.
Yeah.
And they came out different looking completely. And then he found pictures of her before she had all this plastic surgery. And
Yep.
she turned into a bridge troll into like a model.
Yeah, she had a lot of plastic surgery.
And why did he need to figure out what she looked like beforehand? What was the story?
Well, the children didn't look. They were not. They were different looking. You know, they were ugly. They're ugly children. And he was just like, she's beautiful, and he's like, I'm a good looking dude too. Why do our kids look like this? And I mean, maybe it was a fake story. I don't think it was, but he like sued her. And,
You never know.
And like won.
Well, Abe, that one I just seen a thing. It was like a poll.
It wasn't here
Is
in
that
America.
false advertising for like? I mean,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
That- to the fullest,
in my
that's false
Yeah, 'cause you
advertisement.
literally have changed the way you look entirely.
And
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
tell the
Especially if
person
you're
you were
talking about
marrying.
marriage.
Well,
Yeah.
the reason the reason we're talking about this, I'm gonna go ahead and hit it right now.
Yep.
I got catfish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That sucks.
by Quasimodo.
Oh man, dude, I am so thankful that I am married in 2024 because I have seen this stuff and I'm like,
Quasimodo.
when you see a freaking
'Cause it's
photo
tricky.
of a girl
It's tricky.
on Instagram or on wherever, Facebook or whatever, and their face is perfectly smooth, you're like, that is fake. That is a filter.
My wife showed me a video. We were
I'm
talking
starting
about
to
it.
see that a lot more now.
Yeah.
My wife showed me a video the other day of this like legitimate. This woman looked like a straight up meth head, and like she had no teeth. She literally put in like full brand new like perfect dentures. Freaking did her makeup in such a way that she was like gorgeous by the end of it. And like I'm like, you started off looking like Gollum, and now you look like Reese Witherspoon. What happened? Like you know, it's just like
Or did you just stop taking the ring to Mordor and just chucked out?
Well, that's what you should do. Like from now on, like if you're out there in the dating scene, right?
Yeah.
Just be like, message him like, hey, can I get a photo with no
No,
makeup?
FaceTime. FaceTime.
But I want a photo with no makeup.
I want
I want
FaceTime.
to see what you look like when we're together for a while and you wake up in the morning. Like, I want to see what
I'm
that.
gonna
I want to
say,
see what you look
no,
like.
I'm gonna say, hey, stand out in your front yard, and I'm gonna drive by and see what you look like.
Just stand out by
You've
the
had some
curb.
good stories. The one saucy dog,
Yeah,
that was a good one.
Yeah.
I want to hear that one again.
I've only been catfished just recently. I've also been catfished before.
Yeah.
And I showed up to a saucy dog, and I was like, oh, dude, I'm gonna look like an asshole.
That's
Make
all
me
right.
Tell
Who
the
cares?
stories.
Hey, man, all I gotta say is be real, people.
Yeah, no, she was
that's
definitely-
akin to
Come on,
fraud.
man.
I got catfished straight up. She was showing like normally, and you know what? Now since I got catfished that time, I was like, I can tell when pictures are old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're like, that's from 2006.
She got out of her car. I was sitting in my truck. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm inside." Come
That's
inside."
MySpace.
I'm like, "I'm inside. Come inside." She gets out of her car, and I seen her, and I just fucking left. And before I left, I blocked her on everything real quick. I took the hell off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, if you're gonna be showing up and you're not the person that I seen,
yeah.
then there's no agreement.
How are you gonna hop out the car looking like Jim Carrey from The Mask?
Yeah. That's scary.
Yeah, yeah, that's terrifying.
I would have drove by and be like, "Hey!" and just kept going. Just, I mean, for real though, like be real.
I know, but I have such a big heart on my inbox. Should I take this ugly bitch to dinner?
My God. Well,
I'm just kidding. Jesus, all women are beautiful.
For laugh,
All women are beautiful.
sort of.
Anyways, yeah, moving on. I couldn't look like more of an asshole with that story, I think.
yeah.
But
Well, I'm glad you told it.
yeah, but why? At the same time, I got lied to in the deal.
You
Yeah,
did.
that's
It
why
was
I
a
said
bad deal on
it's-
your end.
It's like fraud.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, you tell us, guys, our audience, you're going to go meet with somebody that you see this photo and you're like, okay, that's a good looking person, male or female, and you get there and it's a completely different person.
Yeah.
I mean, right?
Right.
Like, I mean,
Right.
you tell us, like, is that wrong? That, like, you'd be like,
It's
see
happened
ya.
3 times to me.
Yeah, bye.
Actually, I said twice. I forgot about the 3rd time.
Dang.
I took the girl up to the duck ponds. Yeah.
Feed her to the ducks. Like, see ya. I'm over this.
Eli's breaking her leg, so she can't. So
I was like, well, we need to go for a walk.
Eli's like, let's, I can jog. Can you? I'm running far away.
Look, yeah, no, I've been catfished 3 times now, to be completely honest with you. 3 fucking times, dude. Maybe I'm stupid.
Maybe
It's a
I'm
good
foolish.
chance.
Maybe
that I'm
I'm
just a
blind.
total dumbass.
I can't see through this.
But yeah,
Well, but it's
Well, you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Human.
You're singing that song.
Maybe I'm foolish. Maybe I'm blind. That's Eli's song now. I can't see through this. Eli's like, there's just like, you can't see through it. It's just, you see it. It's there.
she showed up big as hell.
Hey, man.
In the picture, she was different.
Let us know, though. I mean, come on. I don't think that's wrong.
no. That's to me. That's very similar.
No,
to
I've
fraud.
taken a
And it's
couple.
putting you
I've
in a
taken
weird-
a couple of them out. I've been catfished and took their ass out and was seen in public with them.
Yeah.
So I did my fucking job.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah,
one
hey,
time
man.
I've ever left and was like, no. The other times I was like, all right, I'll take you. I'll feed you. It's gonna be a big bill.
Oh, man. We were skirting that line.
All right, I'm done. I'm done.
But, I think it's wrong. Personally,
Yeah.
I don't think they should be allowed to do that, in my opinion.
That should be, just like how. Okay, I'm actually gonna stop myself. I about went 4.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, not gonna do that. Not gonna do that.
But it's like, okay, dude, we're living in an age now that AI generated
Mm-hmm.
stuff. It's like you can't trust anything you see half the time.
I've been
anymore.
confused a couple of different times about AI videos that
Right,
I
me
still
too.
question about if they were
I
real
showed
or
one on the
not.
podcast,
and it's only
because it was
getting
concerning.
better. It's getting better
Yeah.
and better.
Yep.
Yeah.
And eventually, these chicks are gonna be like, boop, and just be like, you're like, wow,
Yeah.
and then they're gonna show up in his freaking Quasimodo, and you're like, dang.
Damn, I'm gonna put a yeah. Yeah. 100%, man. And
What's that song from? What was it? Hustle and Flow.
oh, dude, I love that movie.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp, trying to get the
Hustle.
money for the rent.
No, hustling, trying to.
Oh, I don't know,
Right.
but it's a good movie. That's Eli's song too.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind.
Fuck
I
that
get
one.
to do
I don't
that.
like that song.
Okay, then you get the Hustle and Flow.
I'll get the Hustle and Flow song. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
That other song, I didn't like it immediately.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll tell you right now, I did rock it a couple of times. I did.
Yeah, but did it take you a minute to
I liked it for a split second, and I was like, you know what? I was right the first time with that one.
My daughter loves that song.
Oh, that's for kids. You know what I'm saying? For sure. I'm like, make some real music for adults.
That was some
Let's
good
hear some real music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Where's the good music at these days?
Then again, I've never been a fan of what is technically the popular music, so I don't really know. I'm sure there are people, that think they're like, oh yeah, but I don't generally like most things. So yeah, as far
Yeah,
as
you and
most
Sam have that in
music-
common.
Yeah, most music, I'm
No,
just
I'm just
like,
kidding.
I'm a little picky
With music.
I'm picky when it comes to music. I am.
I listen to
Probably
pretty
maybe,
much.
like,
Me and Abe
more
listen to
than
pretty much
you.
everything under the sun.
Dude, I'll be.
But I'll
freaking
listen to rap. I'll
Blink
listen
182, bro.
to,
No, actually, you
I
know
am
what?
like
Maybe I'm with
Britney
Sam. Maybe
Spears,
no.
bro.
Maybe I'm with Sam and Bino.
Avril Lavigne, bro.
All right, Avril Lavigne. No, yeah.
bro. Like,
Yeah, but that's
Backstreet
but
Boys,
that's
bro.
that was because what we were growing up with as teenage boys, like that was Avril Lavigne.
Like,
yeah.
I'm up there dancing, like, I'm back, all right.
You were not doing that.
No, I wasn't at all.
No, dude, you were committing chaos amongst.
Well, dude, like Grand Theft Auto 5, when they were bringing like the 90s, like some of the 90s songs, when they were updating it, Backstreet Boys came on there. Dude, I jammed it out in my car, bro. I jammed it out.
Did you?
I did. The whole song multiple times.
Why?
Nice.
I don't know.
You know,
but
I
I did.
listened to some really dumb shit too.
But like, I jammed out like, what was that one Stevie Wonder did on there?
It wasn't superstitious, was it?
No, it was like
that song to this day rocks.
Skeletons in my closet.
Oh yeah, that was a good song. I can't remember.
Eminem.
That was a good one.
Sorry, mama.
I'm
Dirty
sorry,
Laundry
mama. Never hurt you.
Yeah, there it is.
Never meant to make you mine.
Yeah.
Mine. I'm done, dude. That's terrible.
It's the GT.
I thought it was actually.
Oh, dude,
fucking
Eddie
dope.
Murphy had a song on there too.
Ed Murph.
Party all the time.
My girl wants to party all the time, party on. You guys ever hear that one?
No.
I have,
Yeah,
back
dude.
in the day, yeah.
Dude, I jam that song out all the time because I'd like roll my windows down in GTA, I like cruise up to other players and be
we're
like
talking about
party
GTA.
all the time, and I'm like on like I would have my headphones on. I'm like all the time, dude. That was a banger, bro.
I've heard that.
Oh, dude, that was a fucking.
That was a banger, bro.
Hell, dude, party all the time.
Yes.
All right.
If I could play it on YouTube without getting caught, I would play it, and people would be like, "That's a banger."
Actually, sing it again.
No. I'm over with it. I can't do his voice. Like, that was Eddie Murphy back in,
Yeah,
I mean,
like the 80s probably.
yeah, like probably when he was doing like was it Delirious?
Hey, Abe, you should sing it.
What was that one of his stand-ups?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so.
Tell him to sing
Because he
it.
did two great ones, right? Like he did.
Yeah, but
well, he did
you
in the
should-
red,
Okay, what did that one? Which
and then the
one?
blue
What
one.
was the first one though? What did that one
Raw.
sound like again?
raw,
Hey, what was the first one? What did that sound like again?
Raw. Wait,
raw. What are we
Raw,
talking
that's
about? I'm lost.
I'm talking about that song.
Party all the time.
Yeah, how did that go? I don't
Stop! I ain't doing that no more. Party. Yeah, I did it. It's on record forever now. It'll never be. Elizabeth's gonna make a short of it.
Yeah.
She's gonna kill me.
Roast them.
But,
Dude, she's made shorts of me that makes like she's on the hunt for my ass.
she hates you.
I know what she does, dude. It's like
She's just like, she watches this pod and she's like, God, I hate you.
I know she hates me so much. I am her kryptonite. She just
Oh, dude.
it's like
brother and sister love,
Rugrats.
man.
Hey Arnold, his older sister that just hated him.
No, that wasn't his oldest. That was like she had a crush on him in that show.
Oh, then it's
No, it's you're thinking about Rugrats. Yeah,
Rugrats,
like
Angelica.
Yeah, Angelica.
Yeah, she's Angelica. So,
Absolutely.
You know, everyone.
But not
knows-
to me.
Everyone
Mibbs is cool with me.
whatever. Everyone knows
call her on the
Angelica.
phone
Everyone
again.
knows Angelica's an asshole.
I would, I would say I've never had a problem with Mibs. I've always been cool with Mibs.
Yeah, that's just you. E. Change. I don't know.
No,
We need to have her on the pod and have her say why she hates you so much.
she's too chicken. She won't do it. She knows that I will absolutely roast her to pieces, and she does not want this. Here.
Oh, that's awesome. My girl wants to party all the time, dude.
Party all the time.
Well, I mean, I've never seen a worse younger sister. You know, I'd support of anything that I do.
That's awesome. Well, I mean, she's hooking up the pod.
Okay, well, how come that we can just sit here and talk shit about me, but not her? That's fucked. No, she did go to see some of my fights, but at the same time, she was also always would talk shit. She's like, "You can't fight. You suck."
Oh, dude, I love it. Oh, it's beautiful, man. That's just great. She knows how to burn, dude. Yeah. Mibbs is like, she cuts deep.
Yeah.
Like, she sticks it in, and you're like, ooh, that hurt. And she's like, yeah, really? And you're like, that was my liver.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, now you dead, mother trucker.
Yeah, she's probably killed a couple people. She probably murdered somebody.
I mean, I've talked about it back. I mean, she did hate me too back in the day. Like, I've got scars up and down. She'd be like picking my freaking flesh out of her nails. I was like, dang. I wasn't trying to commit suicide.
To be
here.
fair,
She
like
slugged me like Mike Tyson.
when you're
dog.
kids back in the, because like my sister bit the blood out of my back. Like one day she like bit a hunk out of my back. Like, you know, but then again, to be fair, I had deserved it because I hucked her cat in the pool. And so it was one of those things where it was like, because the cat pissed me off. So I hucked the cat in the pool and she bit me. So it was like, you know, when you're crazy young kids, you know.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
brothers, we were rough, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I messed with your little sister one time, Caitlin, and I like had a belt, and I think this is, I don't know if she ever watches this. If she does, maybe she can correct me, but I like had the end of it and like threw it and like hit her leg, and she fucked me up.
Dude, she had a fucking crazy temper too. Because like,
Oh
she,
yeah, I knew with Kate right away. I was like, no games to be played there.
I can tell you how many times like she like, because I got to the point where my dad would be like, all right, go wake up your sister, because she would attack you from moment the moment her eyes woke up.
I was there for
Yeah,
one
dude.
of them. It wasn't a wake up. You did something.
I've done, yeah.
And we were sitting on the couch, and Bino was like picking at her, did something, and we're sitting there, and all of a sudden, I just hear, and I'm like, look over, and Kate's like on top of Bino, just like beating him, and Bino's like, get off! I'm like, holy hell! I'm like, so we're not the only crazy ones that fight.
It was, again, it was one of those
Because
things
she
where
just
it's
like climbed him like a cat.
But think about it, right? They had to deal with us as older brothers. They
Oh, yeah,
had
yeah.
to learn how to like, because we were mongoloids,
Yeah.
like, you know, just like
We
little
were extremely
freaking
strong.
little gorillas, you know, just running around smashing each other with sticks and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like, you know,
oh, we've done it in the pod.
Extremely strong.
Play the war game.
I'm not speaking for everyone else. I was
just
always
like-
really dumb in the beginning. I'm not just
Me,
that way now.
my hand is broke.
oh yeah, just freaking crippling people's fingers. Like, I'm pretty
We're
sure.
gonna
Like,
have arthritis at like 40.
I've got all kinds of shit wrong with me. I'm
Yeah.
32. I got a bunch of problems.
but that was back in the days when you could like heal from something and be like, oh, I'm good for that now. You know,
yeah,
but
I don't heal that much nowadays.
You remember being a kid and like you'd go like stay at your buddy's house and you weren't like so comfortable, and then like you'd fall asleep and you have like a pillow to cover up with.
Yeah.
And you're like sitting there just freezing to death. You're like trying to sleep, and you have a pillow.
I'll start
and you're
asking,
like,
though.
You're
I'll-
trying to
I'll be
cover up
like,
like
"Hey!"
your legs or something.
I'm cold as hell.
you know what I
You
would
walk
do?
in and I'm like underneath the couch.
You know what I
with
always
my
did,
head
Abe?
just sticking out. I'm a
I would do this thing where, like, if I did that, but like if they give me a pillow that had a case on it, I would take the case off
Nice.
and like lay the case across my legs and like lay the pillow on top
Yeah.
of me and then do one of those.
I
like
slept
that was
under
my,
like a bed sheet.
yeah,
yeah.
That's like some of the worst sleep you can get.
dude.
Well, I've had
Just
pillows.
enough to piss you off.
I've done pillows. Like I've had like with no case, just like the
bunch
square little ones. And I had like 3 of them, and I was like had like on my shoulder, on my hip, and on my legs. I'm like,
Dude,
just
when,
sleeping.
when we was working in the oil fields, dude, they would like work us out in cold ass weather when everyone else is supposed to it's supposed to be seasonal. They'd be,
Yeah.
have us out there in the damn snow. We go into the doghouse, have this little tiny heater, and everyone's just like laid up like every break that we have. Just cold as shit.
Yeah.
I get home with like purple skin. I was like,
dude.
Jesus, dude.
to the bone.
I don't miss that shit.
No, I don't blame you. That's wild.
If they were to ever put me like my buddy Eric up in Alaska, well, hell yeah, because then you get paid a bunch of money, and it's not like what we used to do. Michigan oil fields is a whole different thing. They're
Yeah,
like,
I think that's a bigger
they're the-
operation up there. like,
yeah,
you know.
down here they're like just trying to completely stay away from the government, and like, so it's like, yeah,
Doing
if
some
you
shady-
died, then we'll just bury you out in the oil field. See you later.
Let's chuck you down the hole.
Yeah, they didn't give a shit.
See you later.
When I left, people like that was one of the jobs that when I left, they're like, oh, like because everyone there has to work their ass off. So anytime someone quit, everyone was pissed. Like if a good worker quit, like I had to go back up there and get one of my vehicles that had an issue with it that was going on up there. I can't remember what the issue was, but I went up there to get it, and everyone was like looking at me like I fucking shot their dog.
It's like,
I'm
oh,
like,
dude.
sorry guys, this
leaving us
sucks
behind?
ass.
Yeah.
I can't do this no more, guys. You know, like there's a lot of injuries out here all the time.
Yeah,
You want me
people
to just
dying.
lift up everything out here is heavy.
Yeah.
Like not just heavy, like injure yourself heavy.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Like it's not just have a coffee and like all it's like, no, you go out there and it's immediately dangerous.
Yeah. No, we've all worked some jobs that have I was like, nah, I'm not cut out for this at all. Like I worked with Mason, like the bricklayers I made it to lunchtime, like a little bit past 12.
Yeah.
And I thought
I remember you telling me about
I
that
had a
job.
heat stroke.
Yeah.
I like passed out by my car, and I was like, "Did I just die?" Like we get there, and they're like, "Yeah, man, you're gonna just like mix the mud and keep it wet and fill the buckets and chuck them up to us." And I'm like, "Yeah, dude," and I'm doing this, and then it's like you have these little like claws that would like grab like 5 bricks at a time, and it's all day just moving, and it's like just the sun beaming down, and I'm looking at the other partner, and I'm a bigger guy, and he's like real skinny but like fit.
He's always like this.
Yeah, always. Yeah, they're all like that. They're all like,
Yeah.
I'm like, somebody's doing something that I need to be doing because
Yeah, if I'm gonna keep doing this, I
dying.
gotta start doing pills.
Something. Because this little dude was just like, and I asked him, I'm like, we like had like a moment, and I asked him, I'm like, no, I'm like, dude, it's like, is it like this constantly? He's like, oh yeah, dude. He's like, I go home and I like crawled into the shower and just like laid there and fell asleep in the shower with water just hitting me. I'm like, oh, this job's not for me at all. And then they're like lunch, and I'm like walking out to my car. I'm like, I get to my car, like open my door. I'm like, I'm just like laying there, and then all of a sudden I'm like coming to, and I'm like, what the hell just happened? And my head's like just spinning, and things are ringing. I'm like, I get in my car and I just start heading home. Like I thought I was done with the job, and I'm like, I finally got back to it, and I'm like, called Jess. I'm like, yeah, this is done. I'm not doing this. This is going to kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was the laborers union, and doing for like the freaking bricklayers, another level, dude. Bye. Bye. I'm too soft
some of them
for that
motherfuckers
job.
go in and do that shit every day.
Oh yeah, yeah. Actually, this dude, like, he was another laborer there, and all he did was run like the equipment, like the backhoes and all the different stuff. And I'm like, I want that job.
Yeah.
I want that job. And the guy was like, no, they love him here. He's like, that's all he does. I'm like, how do I get there? I want there.
Yeah.
This here, dude, there was an old boy out there, bro. He was like probably 60 something, just laying brick, dude. Like just bah, 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 bah. And he was like the foreman of the crew. I'm looking at him like, you are built different. Like he's just thick. Like his like you could like take a knife and like cut a chunk out of his like flesh, and then he has like 4 more layers underneath that.
Stone.
He's just a stone. Like just a brick of a man.
Sorry, I had to do the callback.
That's ridiculous.
You could just take a chunk out of his shoulder and sell it to the cartel for $1 million.
You could just take it and just like put it on you and like just hope it like empowers you. And you're just mortar all day, just whop, whop, whop. They're like, yeah, there's wheelbarrows full of this stuff, and I'm like walking, I'm like falling, dude. I'm like, all I kept thinking to myself was like, don't pass out in front of these guys, dude. I made it till like noon, and I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Because then the job I had before that was like, they're like, yeah, laborers union like this, it's pretty tough. And I'm like going into like, oh dang, the first job I was just like sweeping floors. I'm like laying down like this little paper so like they didn't scratch up the floors and stuff. I'm like, oh dude, this is me all day, bro.
See, I made it a couple seasons in the oil field, but the reason I quit was because they was trying to put me with this old guy that had other people that was working on his crew that got hurt pretty bad.
Ooh, yeah.
And
Like, yeah, we'll throw Eli with them.
Yeah,
and
I'm
his
like,
whole
nah.
crew's like this. Yeah, welcome to the crew, bro.
Pull some chains, dude.
Missing fingers.
Yeah.
Guy's nose is freaking smashed like that freaking rubber band, dude. He's like, welcome to the room, bro.
yeah.
You got like a dude that walks out there looking like the ghoul from Fallout.
And that's the thing
Got
with
a peg leg.
with those jobs. Like when you call and quit, they're like, all right, like they fucking know, like
Yeah.
they have it constantly.
Yeah.
They were bummed out because when I went back there to get my car, because like I said, I'd made friends with some of them, and we had a good crew going when I was working with my original crew. But when they try to swap me out, they're like, oh, it'll only be for a little while, and I'm like, fucking forever, bitch, I'm out, bye. And I like to this day, I have friends from there for sure, so I don't like to fucking talk down on that job. It's or anything like that. But,
Well, I was never there, so I'll talk down about it.
hell yeah,
Screw that job. Better than that job, in my opinion.
all right,
Like, hey, dude, there's just some jobs out there meant for other people,
yeah, for sure.
not me. Nah.
Yeah.
We did the Mississippi thing. You remember that?
That was
crap?
that was horrible.
Yeah.
Everything about
That
it.
sucked. like 120 degree weather, and you're like, they're like, yeah, we gotta move this chimney. And I'm like, like you're just like waiting to die.
It's
Really?
It was like the hottest I've ever been anywhere. Because it wasn't 120, but that's
Yeah.
what the guy said it got to. It was like,
No,
it
it
was like
was like
103,
103, 105.
He's like, oh, you
every
think this
day.
is hot? Just
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm out of here.
Did I tell you guys about Kyle showing up?
Didn't we, Gabe?
Did I talk on the podcast?
You and
about
Josh Wood?
Kyle showing up in flip flops to work.
Oh, you mentioned something about it. Yeah.
That-
But what happened?
Yeah. Well, then I dropped a socket on his toe
Oh,
by accident. Rose like,
Changing semi tires, and my man's up in some.
oh, even
doing
the
that.
drivers, everyone that sees it is like,
you can't be doing that in flip flops.
no, I don't know what he's thinking ever.
You told me something I want to know, and it was about him about hot dogs.
Oh.
I want to know about the hot dogs.
Yeah. So I went to get some chili cheese dogs on lunch, and he was like, "Dude, I hate hot dogs." He said that his babysitter used to feed him hot dogs every single time she was there. That's all she fed him was hot dogs. It's the only thing.
Like, you get hot dogs today. And Kyle's in the room like, okay. Just gumming it. Poor Kyle. Who the hell is this? Who is this babysitter? God, man.
No, man, he's been through the ringer. Dude.
I makes me
just-
mad a little bit.
Like he's just been through the ringer just enough to where it's just like borderline child abuse.
Yeah.
So,
Like it's like right there,
It's
bro.
not like full blown child abuse, but it's like he's been borderline child abuse.
Dang, that's insane. Like she just fed him hot dogs all day. That's
Every time she babysat him, and
does he still
it seems like it was a lot with how much he hates hot dogs.
does he still know her?
I haven't asked him.
I'd probably press charges right now. Like, yep, I'm suing you. You ruined hot dogs for me. I'm pissed off about the hot dogs. Like, that's insanity. You know what I mean? I mean,
Oh.
like, I like hot dogs, but like eating
So
them every
there's
day, that's
another thing.
ridiculous.
It's another thing. Oh, this is the best one.
Is this Kyle again?
This is Kyle.
God, we gotta have Kyle on again.
I know. I know. I don't like how he calls me out about a bunch of shit, but
I actually love that. That's so awesome.
yeah, he says a bunch of shit about me. I'm like, I didn't know we was talking about that.
I love it.
But he was I went to the dispo heading out to Adrian and grabbed myself a joint, and he's like, I think he's seen the girlfriend that he's got now. I think she smokes a little bit, so he's always like buying her stuff. He's like, I'm gonna go in there and get her something. So he goes in. And
He's got a girlfriend now?
Yeah, he's got a girlfriend.
Congrats, Kyle. I'm proud of you, son.
Yeah, yeah, and it's she works with his mom, and then Kyle's girlfriend and Kyle's mom, before Kyle got with this girl, they had a disagreement. So like when Kyle got with this girl, he had a whole home situation going on about it. And Kyle's been living life, man.
Kyle's living it.
He's going through it.
I love that guy. Very
Yeah.
proud of him. Very, very proud of him. I don't like the flip flops.
Yeah, that's what I'm not proud of that.
No.
Let's talk a little bit more shit about him.
Love you, Kai.
Anyways, where was I going?
I don't know.
What was the other part of the story? I slipped off there. Oh yeah, he went to so he went into the weed store and he comes out with a bag of edibles and this pen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's like, hey, check this out. He's being all like, Kyle doesn't smoke weed.
Not at all.
No. So he just like rips this pen.
Oh, did he?
yeah.
Jeez, Kyle. I love it because he was probably like driving like,
No, he didn't have to drive for a while. He was like sitting in the car and he was like getting all freaked out. We didn't have to go. I was like, thankfully, he's like, hey man, I think I made a pretty big mistake. I was like looking at him. I was like, yeah, dude, I don't think you should have. You don't just rip weed pens, bro. Like that's like doing a dab. Like
jeez.
he was like, yeah, I think I made a pretty big mistake, and he just like kept bringing it up, and then he got hungry as shit. He got the munchies, so I know it affected him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle's like,
But he got terrified there for a good minute.
that's me.
Yeah,
He's my son.
yeah,
It runs in the DNA, bro.
yeah. It sure does.
Runs deep.
Hold on, I got something else about him.
It's Kyle's segment. Yeah.
Did I tell you about the gas station?
You like that one, Bean?
I did
Oh
too.
no, man.
When he was at a gas station, he was feeling pretty, like I'm at the gas station, so he's got a fucking
Gas station Kyle.
exactly.
It's his stomping grounds,
yeah,
dude.
yeah. So he's like,
Kyle's like, gas station? Let's do it.
Yeah.
I went, and then this one was like,
Actually clogged.
Get some ASMR up on that, Abe.
Bro, that'd have been so amazing if you just shot.
I was like,
And I got the side view of it.
I was like, this one was just like,
It was like, he was like,
I wish so badly you shot a snot rocket out.
I couldn't. It's so
funny.
clogged. I have like one nostril that's always clogged.
Yeah.
Like one will be clear and then it'll like swap sides back and forth. I'm like, well, I don't breathe out of one nostril.
To finish the story up, he finger circled the guy like that at the gas station. Yeah.
Jesus.
I was like, there's this game. I don't know. You guys see it on camera. You do this to people or something like that. And it's supposed to be, if you look at it, they say you're gay or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So college did that to the guy at the gas station. He looked at it. He's like, walked out. I was like, I get the chuck. I'm like, did you fucking know
I could see that.
Yeah.
I'd probably laugh like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Well,
The guy was like, oh. And I was like,
it's that gas station lingo.
kids, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you go up to the Wendy's here in our town, I'm not going to name the town, but if you go up there, there's a photo of all the workers, like the employees of the month, and there's like a big bunch of them that took a photo.
Yeah.
And the guy in the far left end on his side, he's doing this down by his side, and he's smiling. He's like,
Hell yeah.
and it's like huge photo on display. I'm like, but whoever took it probably was an old person, didn't understand it.
I love it.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
so
awesome.
I got a bunch of videos to show you.
Yeah, show me what you got.
I got plentiful of video. Not that one. That one is amazing, though. Let's watch that one.
This one here.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's pretty awesome.
That dude is hammered. Oh my god!
He like fell off the hill, not down it, like off of it.
Get the poor dude out the weeds, bro. Look at him.
He's just down there.
He's not getting back.
He's sleeping.
I love it.
He went to
I
bed.
love the laugh the whole time.
He just stayed there the remainder of the night.
Yeah, look at him in
never
his
moved.
big old dumbass boots. You can tell they're too big on him.
Yeah.
And it's looked like he's on a slant, but I don't think he actually is.
No,
I think
he's-
what
in
he's
his
doing
head.
in his head, he's on a
And
slant.
there's no fucking coming back from that heat.
No.
He could have been impaled by that board. He probably was hurting for a while. This one's amazing. This guy cracks me up, dude. This is hilarious. This guy's such an idiot.
Oh no.
Whew.
Listen to what the guy says.
Play with lines. It's important to never show fear.
Oh yeah. I'm leaving that zoo immediately. I'm like, yeah. That's a zookeeper.
But you're bored with lions and you never show fear. And
Lion
then
like-
the lion comes out and goes, "Rah!"
And
ran.
drops his thing.
He quit that
Yeah,
day.
it scared the shit out of him.
In there with it, or there's still a fence.
No, there was a
No, there's
fence, but
dual
then he
fences.
opened it, and the lion got out, and he freaked the hell out and dropped the thing. Oh man!
It's important to never show fear.
So he's like, yeah.
Bored with lions and you never show fear. And he's like terrified of them, clearly.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
You shouldn't be working there.
Oh,
you shouldn't
dude.
be doing it
I'd
either
like,
way.
hey, can we get our money back?
That's the day you find out you're not meant for that job.
Wait, go back down. Go down a little more.
That's the
Okay,
line.
go up. What's the next one? Yeah, play that one. This guy's amazing, dude.
Oh my god.
Shins destroyed.
He
You know
went.
that.
He went for it.
That shook the boat.
Hell, that dude just 400 pounds.
That thing rocked back and forth.
Get it, big boy.
Look at his terrible beard. Like you can see just a little close up of his greasy, like very nonchalant beard. Look at it. Watch when it closes up. Look at his beard.
Oh yeah.
Wait, no, you see it right there.
Oh yeah. Look at that old
that guy looks
floppy
like shit.
bean.
That guy looks like ass.
Look at it's shaped like a bean you left out in the rain.
It's Bean from freaking Even Steven.
Yeah, just grumped up.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that one right there.
Only question I got is how long can we die politically?
Until it's gone. Until it's gone. Until it's gone.
The diving in pools for bags of crack.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
We're getting ready to put these crack rocks down in the swimming pool. We're gonna dive down there for crack. All of us is crackheads out here right now. I'll be smoking up under the water if I can. There ain't but 3 of them left. I'm down there with this big old ass shovel, and I'm scooping up the rest of the ones that's down there.
That's a small shovel, bro.
Everybody get up under this shovel, I'm scooping their ass too. Yo, this shit is like a lotto. You gotta
Goes,
be in
yo.
to win.
Listen to him.
A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
His mind is a terrible thing to waste as he's smoking crack. What do you think you're doing, bro?
They're diving in a pool to get crack.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, crack
That should be a sport.
crack diving.
Yeah, crack diving.
At the very beginning of the set, video, he
But
goes.
you do it in like 100-foot pool.
Yeah.
He goes. The only thing I
like-
want to know is how long can we do this and keep getting crack? That's what he said at the
And the
time.
supply of crack at the
Yeah.
bottom of that pool.
Yeah. The guy who set this up should be in prison.
Yeah, they probably never revealed that guy.
Yeah, no, that's why he's filming the whole time.
Yeah, it's VHS tapes, probably. It looks like it anyway.
All I want to know,
I definitely got more for you.
how long we can be doing that.
I love this video. I've heard people do this shit.
Crack diving.
Dun, dun, dun.
Uh-oh.
All right, never mind.
You sent one that they were like, no, go. Crack diving still.
All right, see what else we got.
That's insane, though. Like, that guy must have felt like crap after like, yeah, I just bought a bunch of crack for people to dive.
Yeah. Like what is I don't who would
Yeah,
put
what's
the
that?
crack down there, I guess. This is my question. Like I'm just like
Yeah,
did they
that
put it
guy's-
down there at like as assurance at some point and
That
then
guy's
like
bad,
it
too.
came back or what
We're having technical difficulties, aren't we?
Facebook does this. I don't know why.
There it is.
Really want to catch fucking 350 pounds of dude on your ass?
This part sucks, but the beginning part made me laugh.
Me too. You really want to catch fucking 350 pounds of dude on your ass?
Dang. That'd be Sam would say that.
Yeah, dude, that's how Sam
Sam would be like, you want to catch 350 pounds of dude on your ass?
That's how Sam insults.
I love it.
100%. When Sam gets mad at shit, he says stuff like that.
Yeah.
but he's so big nobody wants to say anything. They're like, God dang.
He says, "You really want to catch 250 pounds of dude on your ass?"
That's great. That's beautiful.
You went to
I went to town. All right,
This is where we left off.
all right, let's go there. Let's hit them both.
This dude is loony.
Yeah.
Trying to commit suicide.
Oh, Eddie Bravo?
Yeah.
OD on a bottle of Theragram M. You know those vitamins? Vitamins? Yeah, I tried to OD on vitamins. Would you get just better?
Would you get just better?
On a bottle of Theragram
Theo killed me on that.
What is that? Vitamins? Yeah, I tried to OD on vitamins. Would you get just better? I'm trying to commit suicide. I'm trying to,
He just said, but he came off serious as hell. He said, I tried to commit suicide. He's like, on what? He's like, vitamins. And Theo was like, I mean, that's a good
Would you
answer.
get just better?
Would you get better?
Yeah. I guess that throws me off Eddie Bravo as well.
Yeah. Eddie's.
I think he thinks the Earth is flat still.
He's
He thinks a
definitely
lot of
oddball.
things. That's for sure.
I'm a fan of him.
He's yeah.
I mean,
he's-
I would never say this to his face because he would kill me.
Oh, yeah.
Jiu-Jitsu master.
Yeah, but you know,
but yeah, it's
Right
definitely
there.
I'm like,
Let's
ooh,
hit that.
you're going ham.
yeah, he goes like, dude, when he's on with Alex Jones on Joe Rogan, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's great though.
Yeah,
It
this guy's intense.
Hell yeah.
Don't fuck around.
What the hell?
Oh, it's going down. Yep.
No.
Shit, come on.
Is he trying to grab that goddamn weight?
Is he doing that from there?
Yeah, just
That's damaging.
yeah, this guy's an idiot.
What is he like a?
You got a homie. You got a homie.
Oh, what? Huh?
Gonna play me?
Oh my.
Oh Lord! Don't be doing.
I'm so sorry.
He didn't even get it up. What are you doing,
It
bro?
looks like a crab or a
It
lobster.
looks like he's trying to do skull crushers, but he's like bent
He
over.
clearly cannot get comfortable.
No.
He's gonna destroy himself.
You're.
What is he doing? Oh,
What is he doing?
my
Oh, now he's doing
God.
bench with it. What?
Private sir.
I'm proud of you, sir.
And he just claps his hands at the end. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think whatever he was trying to do, he didn't get a single clean rep of whatever that
No,
thing was.
he almost just
because
killed
that's
himself.
not a that's
he
not a
almost
thing.
he almost paralyzed himself.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, I mean, dude, when that dude's, in his 50s, he's going to have really bad back problems.
That's not a thing. He bent over backwards to freaking grab a barbell that has, I mean, a not unsizable amount of weight.
That's the type of guy that always is like, hey, check this out. I got to show you guys something. And everyone always knows. It's like, fuck. Here we go again.
Jim's
and he
got
does something that's like
crazy.
really stupid and not impressive.
and you're like, oh, that's going to injure you.
All right, let's see what else we got. I at least got one more for you.
That's ridiculous.
Hey, Abe, you want to start working out again?
Yeah.
Start doing those on the reg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll just blow out my back.
Let's keep going. That one is funny, but wait, go down. Let me read.
I had a
that.
workout one too.
That is you, by the way.
ridiculous.
You did this pretty much.
Me? Yeah. Oh, that's a wholesome one. Go back up. Did I do that?
Well, you didn't like smear it, but you threw it.
Is that the video?
Yeah.
Did we watch that on the last episode?
No, I've seen this video.
Oh, okay.
It's a great video.
Oh, that down. Yes,
It's all of a sudden just got quiet.
this one here. I was trying to figure out what we got.
People are like,
No, I'm just looking. Dude, and really, I do get quiet. I need to get better about that. I do get quiet like,
know.
when I'm watching.
we all do.
Like I'm sitting there staring.
I'm playing 100 videos. We'll,
trying to figure out
we'll
what
give
it
him a
is.
break after this. Yeah, check this guy out.
Is that a snapping turtle?
It's a big turtle.
That's a snapping turtle.
oh my.
He just fell on it.
He probably killed that thing. He just killed a snapping turtle because he couldn't pick it up.
Oh, and he keeps trying to grab its tail, which is also.
Oh my God, bro.
Hey,
I shouldn't be doing anything other than just trying to get around.
leave it alone, dude. You clearly don't know what you're doing.
It scared him.
Because, like,
No, he
by
just
the
couldn't
way,
walk no more.
No.
he just can't bend over.
He just fell.
By the way, I'm just gonna. This is a little PSA for all of our watchers. Do not pick up a turtle by their tail. It's connected to their spinal cord, and you can kill them. Don't do that. Do not ever, even if it's a snapping turtle and you're trying to move it, do not freaking grab its tail, ever. Like I feel like that should be common knowledge, but
He
Why'd
paused
you look
it.
at me like that, Sam?
He paused it on his ass crack.
I paused right on his butt
He got
crack.
back crack. I just had back crack.
I'm surprised that dude can disemboweled by his freaking turtle.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he could have lost a digit, maybe.
Well, when he fell over, because the thing's still alive, it's right there next to him, like on the ground. Like,
Yeah.
but then again, it's probably dead because he chucked it.
And fell on it with his big old fat body.
Yeah. That's insane.
He bellied that
He
bitch.
failed like miserably at like everything he tried to
I
do.
you could tell by the way he was walking and trying to like jump around it. Like it wasn't even jumping; it was just some scuffle work.
Yeah, like you didn't even. He clearly did not know what he was doing.
No,
His feet were like cemented to the
Yeah.
to the ground.
Again, as a person who has done that exact thing and moved freaking a bunch of snapping turtles off the road, that is not the way to be done. That is like I've done that probably 100 times in my life, and like with snapping turtles, I just do it all the time. But no, you do not freaking. That is not the way.
dude, you're the next Steve Irwin.
No, I'm not anything. I just like when I see turtles on the road. I think I sent I think it's a while
But
ago.
he
I sent
did
a Snapchat.
alligators and shit. So we're Michigan,
no.
so you got to do turtle.
I'm the
Coyote
turtle
Peterson.
version. No, I'm just the turtle version. Yeah, no.
Turtle enough for my
no.
You're turtle Irwin.
Turtle Irwin. Ooh, dude, I could have got twisted up on that
Yeah, it messed me
Turtle
up.
in.
I didn't say it right.
one. Yeah, but I did that time.
Yeah, you did. That was actually.
But I'm not gonna
impressive.
try it again.
Try it one more time,
Nope.
I'll try it if you try it.
Turtle win.
Turtle Irwin.
Turtle Irwin.
Turtle one.
Turtle win. Yeah. Screw that word.
Yeah.
I hate that word. I don't like it.
Man, yeah, that was something.
Yeah, that was crazy. But I think we can probably end the pod on that one.
Yeah.
On a nice turtle fall. Yes, guys, like, comment, subscribe, bell notifications, join the Discord.
Don't grab tortoises by the tail.
Yes. Don't do that.
Don't grab my tail either,
Hope you enjoyed it.
unless
and
you're a
we'll,
supermodel.
Sam, sing us out.
Nope, don't got it.
Sing us out, bro.
Sam, sing it so tune for us, Sam.
Just give it.
You got it, Eli.
No, I don't know.
All right.
Right.
Well, we'll catch you guys on the next one. And have a
Beautiful,
have a
beautiful,
lovely
beautiful.
weekend.
Merry
What?
Christmas.